What's up, my peopleizations? What's going on, my peopleizations? What's going on, my peopleizations? I see they're not sending out the notifications, huh? All good. We're going to work. Smash the like button. Let's work. DP Rocker, Tony TV, Stephen Young, Benjamin Harrington, Ketty Peace 504, Jay Gibson, Raphael Gracie, Oakland Man, Demetrius Bright, Ross Kranz, Jesus is Lord of Lords, Jay Walk, Alfredo Miranda, Mr. Tiger 401, Terry Smoot Jr., my brother, Jill James, Khalil 98, Southside Music, Antonio Freeman, Nate Woolbright, Randy Hernandez, Ken Broadwater, Andre Webb, Mark Ambrose, Tone Capone 1, Brandon Blackman. What's going on, my peopleization? Smash that like button. Mr. Cooley, Stan Swoosh, let's work. John Bracken, salute. Mr. Cool Guy, drink more water. Drink more water, where you been at? Trail Will 07, what's going on? D Solo 2009, my brother, what's good with you? Daniel Guzman, Geo James Khalil 98. So, Abdullah Brooklyn, what's going on? Show me, what's going on? So we're going to work today, my peoples. Elijah Ron Lawson, Zach D, what's going on? We're going to work today, right? I got my snacks today. Going back on the diet. Yeah, I just wanted a little snack today. Show me, what's going on? Keon Cobb, Royal Q Dash, what's going on? Royal Q Dash, where you been at? Got my snacks today, so y'all know what that means, man. We going all the way in today. You heard me? Discipline, respect, what's going on? My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings. Hamilton Steele, Terry Smoot Jr. I Perez 63, what's going on? Dwayne Jones, salute to the ATL. Kaz, what's going on? Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? Art North, what's going on? We're going to get into this. David Bell, Antonio Freeman, what's going on with you? We're going to get into this today. We're going to get into this deep. Smash that like button. Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, he said, Billy Joe Saunders wants to fight on a football field so he can run all night. When Floyd fought Oscar, he had to do everything Oscar asked. Canelo is the A side. Yeah, and we're going to respond to that. Zach D, Southside of Music, Chilltown Majors, what's going on? So here we go, right? Chappelle Show 56, Tawan Wilson, what's going on? Rel Dance, Cornelius the Israelite, Johnny Q, Solo Productions, what's going on? My brother Royal Q Dash in that super chat, I ain't seen him in a month of days, but he dropped that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Jason Briggs, what's going on? Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? E Slugs, what's going on? Emmanuel Pettigrew, Southside of Music, Stomp 'em Out, what's going on? Chris Garcia, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to get all the way into this. Emmanuel H, my brother in the super chat, he says, salute Blue Kings and Queens in the chat. Big Bank take Little Bay. Hashtag Bomb Squad, hashtag Strap Season, hashtag Let's Get It. Yes, sir. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Shepherd King, what's going on? Smooth Groove Boxing. Yasharal Bang Israel, what's going on? Raphael Gracie, what's going on? Smash the like button. They're not sending out the notifications, but we're going to work anyway. You understand me? We're going to work anyway. So smash the like button. Let's get the likes all the way up. They're not sending out the notifications. It's all good. Let's work. So with that said, right? Feed Me Beast, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you. So with that said, let's get into this, right? Because the great brother just said, Billy Joe Saunders, he wants a football field size ring so that he could run around. Well, now I have to respond to you, my great brother. Iron Levent, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? So I have to respond to my great brother, Quincy Carter, right? Because he says Billy Joe Saunders wants a football field so he can run around all night. Well, here's my response to that, great brother, is that if Canelo Alvarez made the adjustments and he's gotten better, like they said, then it wouldn't matter what size the ring is, right? And Floyd Mayweather, yeah, he did concede to Oscar De La Hoya because Oscar De La Hoya was a super mega star. That's a fact. And Oscar De La Hoya, he did choose the ring size. He did choose the gloves that Floyd had to wear. He did choose all of these things, right? And that's true. But here's what I have to say to that. If you as great as if they say you are, see, guess what? Let me tell you why. See, here's the difference. I'm going to tell you the difference, my great brother, because you have a point, but I'm going to tell you the difference. Mack, what's going on? I'm going to tell you the difference, right? Jaquan Pickett, what's going on? Anthony Fitzgerald, what's going on? The difference is we knew Cell 312, what's going on? We knew, and Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley and all of them, they knew how great Floyd Mayweather was. So they had to put him at a disadvantage so that they could have an advantage over Floyd Mayweather. In this case, Billy Joe Saunders is seen as a stepping stone. Juan Jr. Boxer, what's going on? Soul Truth, Valor Chris, what's going on? Right? Ryan Nobley, Barfield, what's going on? And if that's the case, then why you got to go through all this with Billy Joe Saunders? See, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't do all of this with Victor Ortiz. Huh? Let me run that back for you because maybe you missed it. Salute to my brother Abdullah Brooklyn in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. New Jersey, what's going on? See, the difference is, Little Mamba, what's going on? Moses King, what's going on? The difference is everybody knew who Floyd Mayweather was, right? He was the pound for pound king when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. He just wasn't, his brand outside the ring wasn't as big as Oscar De La Hoya. Remember, Oscar De La Hoya had already lost. Mark Fralin, what's going on? Morris, American Nation Hub, what's going on? National Hub, what's going on? See, there's the difference. Jafari Caesar, what's going on? Cell 312 said he did it with Pac. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? No, he didn't. He did what Pacquiao was with the money. He didn't choose Pacquiao's gloves. Pacquiao wore whatever gloves he wanted to wear. Kyle Brown, what's going on? He didn't choose the ring size with Pacquiao. Why? See, because they was on the equal playing field. CB, what's going on? See, you got it wrong. He didn't do it with Manny Pacquiao. See, get it right. Cell 320, 312. Get it right. Know what you're talking about. Okay? Richie Boy Boxing, what's going on? He didn't do that with Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather didn't say, you got to wear these gloves. You got to have this ring. No, he didn't. And then, so now you're switching it. See, this is what I'm saying. These are conversations I can't have. Capital Con, what's going on? Patrick Taylor, what's going on? Will Lattimore, Jordan Maverick, Los Angeles Lakers, what's going on? See, now you see how you switching it? Well, he did it with Madonna then. No, you just said, Bobo, what's going on? You just said that he did it with Pacquiao. Good. So, Jay Samuels, what's going on? So anyway, right? John Blaze, 06, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Showing love just because I haven't been here in a minute. Salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Much love to you. Pull Counter Boxing, James Sepp Gaming. What's going on? See, so now he switched it. Right? Johnny Q, what's going on? No, I don't have the time. Cell 312. He already showed me he don't know nothing about boxing. So it's no point. I can't. I just said he didn't do it with Pacquiao. Then you said, well, he did it with Madonna. Well, last time I checked, if he didn't do it with Manny Pacquiao, then why would he have to do it with Madonna? Because Manny Pacquiao is a far better fighter than Madonna. If he didn't need to do it with Pacquiao, then why would he need to do it with Madonna? He didn't do it with Canelo Alvarez, so why would he need to do it with Madonna? And what he did with Madonna is he said that Madonna can't wear the gloves that had no padding in them. Completely two different things. So here you have a situation where this man is just a fan of Canelo Alvarez, and he's just in a situation where Floyd Mayweather just outboxed Canelo Alvarez for rounds 1 through 12 at the age of 36 years old, and you can't accept it. Period. DP Rocker, Almond Rod, what's going on? Burgess Meredith, Cookie Monster, what's going on? You see, Xavier Gomez, what's going on? So that's that situation. Smash the like button. So now let's look at it from this standpoint, okay? Oscar De La Hoya, he did that because he knew Floyd Mayweather was the faster guy, right? Oscar De La Hoya, he chose. Now here Daniel Guzman talking about he was a kid. He was a kid with 40 fights. What kid you know have 40 fights? Go ahead, Daniel Guzman. Now tell us. What kid you know that have 40 fights? Tom, what's going on? Go ahead, tell us. And then why did he push for the fight? And why did you say that Floyd Mayweather was avoiding the fight? D. Taylor, what's going on? Old lose ones, what's going on? So go ahead and explain that to you, Daniel Guzman. Canelo Alvarez was a kid, you said. Robert Thornton, what's going on? Kyle Williams, what's going on? You said Canelo was a kid when he fought Floyd. So why did he push for the fight? Alex York, what's going on? So that's Floyd Mayweather's fault? That Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya and you as fans pushed for that fight? And then when Floyd fought him and then outboxed him and made him look like an amateur, now he's a kid. So why did you push for him to fight that fight? See, you can't have it both ways. Leon Robinson, what's going on? Turtle 15, what's going on? See how that works? No, you can't. Y'all can't talk. Y'all can't do that with me. That's for other channels that's going to agree with you. I know what took place. Darryl D. Henderson, what's going on? See, Floyd Mayweather was one that said, "Oh, I think he should have one more fight." And then Canelo Alvarez, when Floyd said that, Canelo Alvarez, TR, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez and his fans and Oscar De La Hoya and Badar Hopkins, they all came out. And they said, "Oh, Floyd is avoiding Canelo Alvarez. They know he can't beat Canelo Alvarez." And then Canelo Alvarez went as far as to say, "Oh, I'll never fight on another card until he agrees to fight me." Remember that? Cameron Gates, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez came out and said, "I'll never fight on another card of his until he agreed to fight me," because Canelo Alvarez was the co-main event on a few of his cards. And Floyd said, "I think you need some more time." "Oh, no, I want to fight right now. If you don't agree to fight right now, then I'll never fight on no more of his cards." Jorge Sanchez, what's going on? Right? And then he said, Oscar and the fans were, "Oh, he's avoiding him." So remember, when the fight got made, when Floyd Mayweather made the fight, I'll move 24, what's going on? DP Rocker, my brother, what's going on? Kyle Williams, what's going on? When Floyd Mayweather, Stephen Young, what's going on? When Floyd Mayweather agreed to fight, remember everybody was saying, even mainstream media, how surprised they was that Floyd Mayweather agreed at 36 years old to fight Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez went as far as to say, right? Friday, third eye, what's going on? Mar, what's going on? Hassan High, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez went as far as to say, "What is going to take for you to agree to fight me? I'll come down to 152. Floyd Mayweather said, "I was going to come up to 154. But if you're going to make 52, let's make it happen." Canelo Alvarez put that out there. Andre Taylor, what's going on? Theo Guyton, what's going on? So now he was a kid. He had 40 fights. Now he was a kid. Floyd Mayweather was 36 years old. Now he was a kid. Isn't that amazing? But funny part about this, Teofimo Lopez beats Vasyl Lomachenko. See, y'all talking to me. That don't work with me. Trayvon Folks, what's going on? But now, hey, YouTube, what's going on? But Teofimo Lopez beats Lomachenko, right? And Lomachenko is not 36 years old. Teofimo Lopez is 22, 23, same age as Canelo Alvarez, with only 15 fights. Again, I'm going to say it again. With only 15 fights, and let's not forget, Vasyl Lomachenko was considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, just like Floyd Mayweather was. Roy Q. Dads, Boston Dad, what's going on? Just like Floyd Mayweather is considered the best fighter in the world, so is Lomachenko. The Matrix. Remember? Star London, what's going on? 503 Lion, my brother, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother, 503 Lion. 503, drop the link in the chat so people can subscribe to your channel, great brother. Remember, Vasyl Lomachenko was viewed just like Floyd Mayweather. Actually, they were saying he could beat Floyd Mayweather. Remember that? We never seen nothing like Vasyl Lomachenko. Remember that? No, Daniel Guzman, we're not going to switch it. Now we're going to switch it, right? To fit everybody's Christian Padilla. What's going on? Now we're going to switch it up. So now you saying Loma ain't no Floyd. But no, that's not how he was perceived. We ain't never seen this before. Isn't that what they said about Lomachenko? He was sick to grit. What's going on? Wasn't he the pound-for-pound king, Lomachenko, over Andre Ward, over Terrence Crawford, with only 15 fights? You ain't never seen nothing like him. A two-time Olympic gold medalist? Isn't that what they told you? Gustavo Cano, what's going on? Now Gustavo Cano said, who said that? Now everybody can't remember. Moped Mosley, what's going on? Isn't that something? Now nobody remember how Lomachenko was perceived. Now nobody remember that they said that Lomachenko was better than Muhammad Ali. Now nobody remember that Max Kellerman was saying that he could beat Floyd Mayweather in the lightweight division. Now nobody remembers this. Marvin Rollins Jr., what's going on? B. Martin, what's going on? Now nobody remembers this, huh? Isn't that something? Or I remember it clearly. Because, see, we was defending it saying, he ain't better than Floyd Mayweather. He ain't better than Pernell Whitaker. He ain't better than Muhammad Ali. Thomas Moreland, Real Talk, Guard Your Grill, what's going on? Now nobody remembers, huh? Now nobody said that. Who said that? Where did that come from, huh? Kick Science Socially, what's going on? When he went into the fight with Teofimo Lopez, he was considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Struggle boxing, what's going on? Over an undefeated Andre Ward, over an undefeated Terrence Crawford. Huh? So now nobody remembers this. Now nobody remembers, huh? Oh, I remember. So they said that he was the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He was younger than Floyd Mayweather. He's a two-time Olympic gold medalist. He was the fastest at that time. Carissa Shields has broken the record, right? But at that time, he was the fastest boxer to become a 3-division world champion in such a short period of time. Oh, I remember very well. And they said he was the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And so with that said, Teofimo Lopez beat that guy at 23 years old with only 15 fights. Canelo Alvarez had 40 fights at 23 years old up against the pound-for-pound best fighter. And get this. Let's get this. He was a full, Floyd Mayweather is a natural 147 pounder. He fought a guy that's a natural 160 pounder. Teofimo Lopez fought a guy who's one division below him and came up and was a world champion in that division. So let's talk about it. And Teofimo Lopez did it at 23 years old. And he gets a lot of recognition for doing so. Mark Ambrose, what's going on? He gets a lot of recognition for beating Lomachenko, does he not? Somebody tell me how old Lomachenko is. Let's go to the videotape. Floyd Mayweather was 36 years old. Floyd Mayweather was 36 years old. Teofimo Lopez, everybody said, man, look at Teofimo Lopez. Slim Jim 314. Hassan Ha, what's going on? Waukee Brown, what's going on? Kurt Eric Monroe, Chris, what's going on? 420 Boxing Network, Legendary One, Omega Red, my brother, what's going on? Now nobody remembers. Oh, I remember. Lomachenko was considered the best fighter in the world. Teofimo Lopez beat the best fighter in the world at 23 years old with only 15 fights. But now we don't say he's a kid. We don't say he's a kid. But you're talking about Canelo Alvarez at 23 with 40 fights. He wasn't a kid though. He's a kid. Teofimo Lopez with only 15 fights beat the best fighter in the world. He's not a kid. He gets all the recognition in the world for beating Lomachenko. You see how that works? 503, drop the link, great brother. Right, Gustavo. But that's what I'm saying. So let's say, but this is how he was perceived, though. Let's not act like this is how he was perceived. So we were saying he's not no Floyd Mayweather. He's not the best fighter in the world. And everybody else, ESPN and everybody else said Lomachenko is the best fighter in the world. Everybody said that. So Teofimo Lopez beat him. And that's why Teofimo Lopez is perceived to be the best 135 pounder in the world. Because he beat the best fighter in the world. See how that works? So no. That was a good try, but he wasn't a kid. Alexander Jackson, what's going on? So you had a guy with 40 fights, 23 years old, fighting a guy that's 36 going on 37. You had a guy that's 23 years old fighting a guy who's 32 years old, who is considered the best fighter in the world, and beats him. And he only had 15 fights. No, that don't work. Abraham Valencia, my brother in the super chat, bro, at the end of the day, the size of the ring ain't going to give Billy Joe Saunders the victory. We all know Canelo's the pound for pound #1 real talk. So here's the thing, Abraham Valencia. If that's the case, see, y'all coming here and y'all saying this. So if that's the case, then answer me this question. If the ring don't make a difference, then why is Canelo Alvarez hesitant to upgrade the ring? See how this works? If Dean Blau, what's going on? If the ring don't make a difference and it won't help Billy Joe Saunders, then why Canelo Alvarez is playing tug of war with the ring size and not just saying, okay, give him the ring size? Go ahead. Explain to me that. Explain. Ring don't make a difference. So give Billy Joe Saunders what he wants. See how that works? But the ring, but does it? See, the ring does make a difference. And you know the ring makes a difference. And Canelo knows the ring make a difference. And everybody else know Canelo know that the ring size make a difference because Billy Joe Saunders is he has very active legs. And so if y'all said that Canelo Alvarez has grown leaps and bounds since the Floyd Mayweather fight, then why are we talking about ring size? Lucky MF, my brother in the super chat. You can't compare Floyd and Loma. Floyd mentioned that he trapped Canelo because he knew he couldn't make weight and was going to starve while he ate pizza. No, he didn't say that. Canelo Alvarez asked for the weight. He asked for 152. Go do your research. Good try. Go do your research. Floyd Mayweather responded and said, see, I don't have selective memory. I know what happened. So Floyd Mayweather responded and said, he chose this weight. I'm good. I can make 54 or 52 because I'm a smaller guy. I have to eat pizza and I eat steaks and pancakes to make weight. I was going to come to 54, but he was so eager to make the fight happen because he said I was avoiding him that he said that he'll come down to a catch weight of 152. I didn't ask him to do that. I just agreed to what he asked for. Plain and simple. Good try, though. Good try. Daniel Staley, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Man, that's my wife talking about Blue. What's going on, Blue? Unbelievable. I said I'm doing my stream. I know. Unbelievable. This is what the wife does. You know what I mean? Lou Villa, what's going on? This is what the wife does. Daniel Guzman, stop it. Stop it. Daniel Stanley, my brother in super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute Blue Blood, hashtag bomb squad, hashtag boots Ennis. Yes, sir. Basketball Planet, what's going on? Struggle Boxing, what's going on? See, what Soul Truth, what's going on? Daniel Guzman, what did I say that wasn't true? I'll wait. Jay Goods, 1226, what's going on? Mamadou Mustafa Bey, what's going on? Anthony Mason, what's going on? What did I say that you said, oh man, why you guys don't like Canelo? What did I say that said I didn't like Canelo? Tiger A, what's going on? Stan Schwartz, Money Mike, what's going on? What did I say? Uppercuts Boxing Nation, Darius Garraway, what's going on? What did I say? Please explain. Shogun 76, El Solo, what's going on? El Solo said, Blue, you've been giving bad news all day. Really? How did I give bad news all day when I reported the news that was being told? Please explain that. What bad news did I give? Billy Joe Saunders and his dad said the fight was off. They was canceling it. They were leaving. So what did I report that was incorrect? Go ahead and tell us. Cali Mexican 707, what's going on? J Ball, sir, what's going on? Pull Counter Boxing, what's going on? Daniel Guzman, did I answer this question, Daniel Guzman? Did I ever say I didn't like Canelo? Because I'm telling you the facts. Now you're talking about I don't like him. So Daniel Guzman, answer this question. Did I ever say I didn't like him? Coach D, what's going on? Go ahead. Jack Don, what's going on? Go ahead, tell us, Daniel Guzman. What did I say that said that I didn't like him? because I just told you everything that was real. Everything I just told you was real. If you tell me, hey, Blue, your back screen is green and your hat is white and black, why would I say, oh, you don't like my hat? Dan Hernandez, what's going on? If you tell me right now, hey, Blue, your hat is black and white and your back screen is green, why would I tell you, hey, man, so you don't like my hat? You're going to say, wait, I just told you the color of your hat. West Silver, what's going on? Sick Intentions, what's going on? No, he's been giving good news, all true. Right. So what did I say today? What did I say today? What news did I tell you today that didn't come straight from Billy Joe Saunders and his father? Go ahead and tell me. So how can it be bad news when it comes straight from Billy Joe Saunders and his father and his team? Answer that question. And while you at it, smash the like button. We got 700 people. Let's get 700 likes. Chad Quinn Jr., what's going on? Of course I like Canelo Alvarez. I love the sport of boxing. See, but here's the difference. I deal with facts over feelings. I just told you, see, y'all come here and y'all like to say, oh, Floyd Mayweather made him fight at 152. No, he asked for a fight at 152. Floyd Mayweather is 36 years old. And Canelo was the one that said, if you don't fight me right now, I'm never fighting on another card of yours again. Now you're avoiding me and you're giving me the runaround. True or false? Just Joe King, what's going on? True or false? Did Canelo Alvarez say that? To the point where, remember at the weigh-in, when Floyd Mayweather went to take a picture with Canelo with the belt, what did Canelo do? I don't want to touch the belt. No, move the belt away. Didn't Canelo do that? Or did Floyd Mayweather do that? I'm confused. Did Floyd Mayweather do it? Or did Canelo Alvarez do that? Who did it? Canelo Alvarez or Floyd Mayweather? Or who said, didn't Canelo Alvarez say, oh, this guy's giving me the runaround. He don't want to box me. And every boxing platform and every boxing Canelo fan, they came out to him, oh, Floyd Mayweather's avoiding Canelo. As soon as he made the fight, and as soon as he beat him, oh, he was too green. He wasn't ready. So then why he asked for the fight? What did he ask for the fight for? And why did y'all campaign behind him to ask for the fight? So that's like right now, Devin Haney has been campaigning for a fight with, let's say, Lomachenko, right? Teofimo Lopez, perfect example. Teofimo Lopez was campaigning for a fight with Lomachenko. I was one back in Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, right? So if Teofimo Lopez would have fought Lomachenko and lost, what do I look like sitting there telling you, oh, man, he wasn't ready? He wasn't ready. Huh? I campaigned with him to make the fight with Lomachenko. No, the better man won. The better man won. See, that's the difference. I deal with facts over feelings. Debo 4735X, what's going on? It's just like this situation with Billy Joe Saunders. So if he got so much better from the Mayweather fight and the Erislandy Lara fight, he's gotten leaps and bounds better, right? Then why is the ring size an issue? See, here's the difference. See how y'all, just like y'all said, well, Oscar De La Hoya, he asked for the bigger ring and the gloves. Yeah, but Oscar De La Hoya, he didn't make it a secret that Floyd Mayweather was the best fighter in the world. I'm gonna say it again. Oscar De La Hoya didn't make it a secret that Floyd Mayweather was the best fighter in the world. Oscar De La Hoya told everybody, man, this guy is very, very fast. Alawan Moss, what's going on? This guy is very, very fast. This guy is very, very good. He's the best fighter in the world. It's going to take. That's why Oscar De La Hoya, he even came and signed with Floyd Mayweather Sr. as a trainer and was trying to learn. It's going to take a lot to beat Floyd Mayweather, is what Oscar De La Hoya said. Who said that about Billy Joe Saunders? Who's saying that about Billy Joe Saunders? Who said that about Billy Joe Saunders? I'll wait. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat. Said, are refs, ring size, etc. not agreed upon before signing a contract? If so, why is Canelo making changes now? That's what I want to know, Jay Lynn. And that's what Billy Joe Saunders wants to know. Abraham Valencia, please explain to me what you're talking about. See, this is where, we deal with facts over feelings here. George Proctor, what's going on? Albert Doherty, what's going on? We deal with facts over feelings over here. Now you talking about Sylvester Solomon 2011. What's going on, great brother? Now you talking about, oh man, just show Canelo love, man. You don't have to dislike Canelo. Who's disliking Canelo? Because I told everything I told you, Abraham Valencia. Explain this. Tell me what I said that wasn't true. Quincy Carter said that's besides the point. What's besides the point? Help me understand. What's besides the point is reality escapes your world. What's besides the point? The point is, if he don't have an issue with the ring and he made leaps and bounds and got better, then why not just give Billy Joe Saunders? Why do it have to come down to Billy Joe Saunders saying, I'm going to walk away from this fight if you don't give me the ring I want? Answer this question. Did Canelo Alvarez fight? Answer this question. Did Canelo Alvarez choose an 18-foot ring against James Kirkland? Did Canelo Alvarez choose an 18-foot ring against Rocky Fielding? New World Era Music Group, what's going on? Because he's the A side. Y'all have nothing to say, huh? Because he's the A side. So I'm asking you a question. Why do he so essentially what you're admitting is that you know that Billy Joe Saunders' style is a bad matchup for him. So you want Canelo to have every advantage possible, just like Canelo wants. Mr. Nigerian boy, what's going on? Just like Canelo wants every advantage possible against Billy Joe Saunders. But y'all told me that Canelo Alvarez has gotten much better since the Floyd Mayweather fight. William Old School on Dan, what's going on, great brother? My brother Drew Titan in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. Drew, you already know, drop that link, right? But y'all told me, Beta One, what's going on? Demetrius Hall, what's going on? I'm confused. Goldie Boydley, what's going on? Because y'all told me he got better since the Mayweather fight. So just the other day, I said, well, he didn't get better. He got better at choosing his opponents. There's certain styles that give him trouble. Ibis Nias, what's going on? I said, there's certain styles that give him trouble, right? Carlos Pina, what's going on? And y'all said, no, he got much better. Mr. King Palmer, my brother, what's going on? Mr. Money Team, what's going on? And I said, no, he got better at choosing opponents because there's certain styles he don't go against that give him trouble. So it's clear Billy Joe Saunders' style gives him trouble. That's why off the back, he switched the ring to an 18-foot ring. Why? Why? So let me ask you this question. Yeah, and Jay Lane, that's what Billy Joe Saunders is saying. They contractually agreed to this, but they're switching stuff. But everybody wants to say it's Billy Joe Saunders. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders, he don't want to fight. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders. I don't hear nobody saying, why is Canelo Alvarez doing this? To the point where Billy Joe Saunders had to say, I'm going to walk away from the fight before Canelo Alvarez agreed to ringside. Why? Rudy Scott, what's going on? Mayweather also choose their opponents. No. What do you mean he chooses opponents? Of course he does. Just like Canelo chooses his opponents. We're talking about the intangibles within it. Malik Omar, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute to the vanguard of LDBC. Billy Joe is a wise man, and he is making a statement. Canelo is being exposed. The Duck Master. Exactly. So here's the thing, right? So I don't understand this. Everybody said that he got much better. If he got much better from the Mayweather and Lara fight, then ringside. So let me give y'all an example. Check this out. Imagine Floyd Mayweather struggled with Jose Luis Castillo, the first fight, and y'all all said, "Oh, he lost. He couldn't get away from him. He was cutting the ring off. He lost to Jose Luis Castillo." So imagine the second fight. Floyd Mayweather said, "Okay, well, I want to fight in a 30-foot ring." Y'all will all be on here through, oh, look at Floyd Mayweather. He's asking for a 30-foot ring so he can run around the ring. And that's what y'all would be saying. That's what y'all would be saying. Oh, Floyd Mayweather wants a big ring so he can run around the ring. That's what y'all be saying. See, we deal with facts over feelings over here. Eric Pryor, my brother in Super Chat, the other night you agreed with Tyson on Saunders getting knocked out, and now people saying you don't like Canelo. You've been given the facts. Right. I never said Billy Joe's going to win. Right, Eric Pryor? I never said he was going to win. I'm just saying, why you want to limit what you know is his biggest attribute? Come on, it's just simple mathematics. 1 + 1 = 2. You trying to take away his biggest attributes by shrinking the ring. It's not that hard to understand. Period. That's like me saying I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, or I'm rooting for the Knicks and the Nets right now, right? Because I want to see New York win. So imagine this: we play the Golden State Warriors, right? Now we know Steph Curry is a 3-point shooter, right? So imagine the Nets being like, well, we ain't gonna have no 3-point line, huh? So that limits their strong suit, right? We're not gonna have a 3-point line for this finals, huh? And then I'm like, man, look, the Warriors, they just don't want to play. They should just sign to play. Why they don't want to play, huh? What are we talking about here? Maurice Bridges, my brother in Super Chat. Them boys speechless now, Blue, because they know you hitting them over the head with these straight facts. Facts. Maurice Bridges, we did with facts over feelings over here, and they can't help it. My brother Toon in the Super Chat. He said Canelo's A-side just like Floyd, just like Oscar. Floyd beat Canelo standing in front of him. Billy Joe Saunders is better pure boxer. Adapt it's excuses, period. Right. And that's my point. The difference is Oscar De La Hoya, he let it be known, man, Floyd Mayweather is a different type of dude. So yeah, I'm the A side, and I'm going to choose and give myself the best opportunity to be successful. He made it abundantly clear. Who said that about Billy Joe Saunders? Completely different scenario. Nobody's saying Billy Joe Saunders. I don't hear nobody saying Billy Joe Saunders is the best fighter in the world. All I hear is that y'all telling me that Canelo Alvarez has gotten leaps and bounds better since the Floyd Mayweather fight 8 years ago. But I see him immediately shrink the ring with somebody who's a slick boxer that we all know he have problems with. But y'all told me he got better with that style. Did he get better or did he not? As I told you guys, he got better at choosing his opponents. That's what I told you guys. Mo City, Texas Juan, my brother. What's going on? Idris Mateen, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. These casual fans think boxing is a street fight brawl. It's a sport. Canelo was on that meat and still got walked by Floyd in true sports fashion. Facts. No, but they'll tell us, Idris Mateen, oh, he was just too young. He was too young? Come on, man. Okay, so let's say this. So let's say this. No, Azteca, you guys like runners, we like opposite. No, we like pure boxers. This is called boxing. If you like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, go elsewhere. This is called boxing. And see, so don't try to limit a pure boxer, right? Because that style can't keep up with a pure boxer. So you want to try to take away as much as possible to try to shrink their natural abilities so that they can't utilize the ring. No. Sorry. Basement Dot, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said Canelo has not fought a southpaw with good footwork since Lara. Blue still don't see 117, 111 for Canelo. Lara was exactly. But again, Basement Dot, 117 or 111 for Canelo over Lara. And 80% of the boxing world thought Lara won the fight. But then they wonder why Billy Joe Saunders says, I want the judges to be on the even playing field. Oh, he's just making up excuses. You can't make this stuff up, man. I know this. He better not lose on Saturday. I know that. Yeah, exactly, Marvelous Jarvis. Greg Carroll, what's going on? Because, see, it's Black Boxing Kings, what's going on? It's the natural ability of certain fighters. So, because you have the natural ability, just like Andre B50, 587, what's going on? So, just like this, right? Now, let's think about this. Vernon Thompson, what's going on? Lunatic Tester, what's going on? So now let's think about this, right? Caddy Peace 504, what's going on? So now let's think about this. We saw Mikey Garcia at the Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola fight. Azteca said, when the judges favored Floyd Mayweather, you guys loved it. Of course. They didn't have no choice but to favor him because he was winning every single round, just like he did against Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, just like you watched him win every single round against Canelo Alvarez. And he have no choice but to deal with it. Right. So anyway, like I said, so we saw Mikey Garcia at the Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz fight, right? And what did they do? Urian Carter, what's going on? They gave nothing but the utmost love for the Mexican style fighters. Did they not? Oh, oh man, what makes the Mexican style fighters? Oh, it's hard. It's hard, right? We got 900 people here, and we got 300 likes. I'll wait. You're going to just sit here and moonlight? No. Lalo Garcia, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. My brother Drew Titan in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. Saunders told Hearn he wants a 24-foot ring. Hearn responded, I want a 10-inch. LOL, ain't funny now, is it? LOL, facts. Facts. Because, Drew, everybody involved, they understand what's going on. Game time, what's going on? So at the Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola fight, they made it game time. What's going on? They did a whole segment. Part twice. What's going on? They did a whole segment on what makes the Mexican boxers so special. They did the whole segment on that. What makes Mexican boxers so special? Remember that? So when it's a slick boxer, why does it get downplayed for their natural abilities? Salute to Toon, my brother in Super Chat. I don't see the problem. Canelo just using his A-side advantage. This has nothing to do with Canelo. This is Billy Joe Saunders blowing. Bro, I guess you don't. So Billy Joe Saunders is bringing nothing to the table, huh? To him, he's not a champion. He's not undefeated 2-division champion, huh? Billy Joe Saunders brings nothing to the table. That's what you're telling me. So Billy Joe Saunders. So now you're saying you don't see nothing wrong with Canelo just choosing everything for his advantage. Man, yeah. Woo. Toon, my brother in Super Chat. This bunny too blue. I changed my name, Big Dog. Okay. Why? Oh, okay. But you got your wrench still. King Jaffe Joe, what's going on? So Canelo's the A side. But I thought y'all said he got better. So Billy Joe Saunders, press 1 if anybody here said that Billy Joe Saunders was a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Press 1. If anybody heard anybody in the media say that Billy Joe Saunders was a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And press 2 if you heard somebody actually say that. Press 1 if you heard anybody say that Billy Joe Saunders was top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Who heard anybody say Billy Joe Saunders was a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world? Anybody ever heard this? Quentin Gillian, what's going on? Jafari Caesar, Boss Man, what's going on? Has anybody heard this? John Page, my brother in the building. I was about to say in the Super Chat. This is a unification match. Now the champion versus where did John Page go? What? Oh, there you go. He said, this is a unification match, not champion versus challenger. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, Batman. They acting like Billy Joe Saunders don't bring nothing to the table. He's an undefeated 2-division champion. And he's a belt holder. This is a unification bout. So now we're going to act like Billy Joe Saunders, he shouldn't ask for nothing? Come on, man. So now L Dub Boxing, my brother, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing, my brother Lawrence Williams. Drop the link, great brother. And Drew, drop the link so people can subscribe to your channel. Ty ain't going to eat No, IHOP. What's going on? Greg Carroll, what's going on? So now Billy Joe Saunders say, well, I want to ring them up. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders don't want to. As this dude is not a champion. He's not a 2-division champion. He's not undefeated. He's not a superstar in the UK. This gets me. Now let's get this, right? Let me ask y'all this question. Y'all when it comes to Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, y'all say, oh, he's a huge superstar in the UK. He's a superstar in the UK. He deserves some say-so in negotiations, right? When it comes to Joshua and Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders is not a superstar in the UK? I'm asking for a friend. Billy Joe Saunders, last time I checked, he's a superstar in the UK. Oh, didn't y'all say when it comes to Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, oh, but he bringing in a country with him. He's bringing a country with him. Lisa Quintanilla, what's going on? So he's bringing a country with him. So Billy Joe Saunders doesn't bring a country with him? December Winter, what's going on? Huh? I'm confused. So now Billy Joe Saunders brings absolutely nothing to the table. So why is Canelo fighting him? Daniel Guzman said Billy Joe Saunders is not a superstar. Daniel Guzman, thank you. Great brother. I appreciate you. But now I will not be responding to you anymore because it's clear I can't. Love you, great brother, but I can't respond to you anymore. Quincy Carter, my brother in Super Chat. So just because Billy Joe Saunders isn't Floyd Mayweather, Canelo is not supposed to use his A-side advantage? Makes no sense, Blue. I guess you just missed everything I just said, huh? So I'm going to ask you again, Quincy Carter. Is Billy Joe Saunders an undefeated 2-division champion? Is this a unification bout? Or is this a challenge for Canelo belt? Is Billy Joe Saunders a superstar in the UK? Now superstardom in the UK it don't matter? Which one is it? So which one is it? Now Billy Joe Saunders is not a superstar in the UK. Travers Sr., my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that £5 on your boy Blue. Billy Joe Saunders is the WBO champ that has to count for something and deserves respect. Canelo can't just run the entire show completely on his terms. Exactly, great brother. And Billy Joe Saunders is a superstar in the UK. But now he's not a superstar. That don't matter no more. When it comes to Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, oh, it matters. But when it comes to Billy Joe Saunders, it don't matter no more. Huh? That's what's wrong with the sport of boxing. Jose Juarez, what's going on? That's what's wrong with the sport of boxing. And that's why, Vex66, what's going on? That's why they give you whatever fights they want to give you because they know the fans are going to be just like this. That's why. Because they know the fans are going to go just like this. Be a fan. I'm going to say this again. You should be a fan of the sport of boxing, not just a fan of a boxer. Unless you directly know that man and you're related to that man and you in his camp and all things above, be a fan of the sport of boxing. That's what's wrong with boxing today. That's why you don't get the fights you want to see. Because fans are sitting here and tell you, oh, well, Billy Joe Saunders. Like now, Billy Joe Saunders brings nothing to the table. He's not supposed to ask for anything. He's not supposed to ask for anything. Amazing, isn't it? All the man asked for was 2 things. Was the ring to be a respectable size for him and help suit his style, and to make sure the judges on an even playing field. Y'all gonna act like we didn't see this situation. You watch Floyd Mayweather. We don't even have to go past the Floyd Mayweather fight. You watch Floyd Mayweather win every single round against Canelo Alvarez, and a judge said it was a draw. I'm going to say it again. You watch Canelo Alvarez lose every single round to the point where even Canelo Alvarez himself said, that's not right. I don't know what that judge was thinking. And the judge said it was a draw. And you're going to act like you don't understand why Billy Joe Saunders wanted the judges on an even playing field? You're going to act like one judge didn't see the Canelo-Lara fight, 117, 111? For Canelo, 117 to 111? Lara wasn't even in the fight? But 80% of the boxing fans thought Lara won the fight? But y'all going to act like that didn't happen, huh? So when Billy Joe Saunders say, well, I want I want the judges to be one from the UK, one from Mexico, one from the state. Oh, Billy Joe Saunders don't want to fight. Because you know why. Emmanuel H., my brother in the super chat. Salute at Tooney, formerly known as Bunny BA. Blue, cook they, man. I know you got the paraphrase, but I know they can read this. Yeah. Cook that, man. Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're going to act like none of this took place. We're going to act like none of this took place. Oh, no. Well, why is he asking for judges? What? But look how he treated Abney Yildirim. Phenomenal Mexican, my brother super chat. Canelo got more clauses than Santa Blue. Yeah. Hey, phenomenal Mexican. But we gonna act like, and listen, he's the A side and he's supposed to he earned it, right? He earned his way to the A side. He's the A side. No problem. Coach the show, Dry Race Boy. What's going on? Renee Bassion, my brother, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother Renee Bassion. Renee dropped the link. Mark Sandoval, what's going on? So I don't mind Canelo Alvarez saying, hey man, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. Hey, listen, he's the A side. But act like Billy Joe Saunders is somebody. Because when it comes to bringing a UK fan base, everybody act like it's a big thing. But now we act like it's not. Saeed Gore, my brother, what's going on? Francisco Presedo, what's going on? Yeah, Francisco Presedo, there's a Mexican judge, but there's no UK judge. And the Money Brown TV, salute to my brother Money. Go subscribe to my brother Money Brown TV. And so the thing is, they said, well, they couldn't travel. Well, if that's the case and they can't travel, then how did Eddie Hearn, Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders, and everybody else get over here? Huh? I'm confused. And there's no judges here from the UK that live in the States? And they told Billy Joe Saunders that it was only going to be 16,000 fans allowed in attendance. So Billy Joe Saunders said his purse was based off of the 16,000 fans in attendance, right? And then they told him, well, now it's going to be 70,000 fans. But now he can't make an adjustment to his purse. But y'all think that's okay? So now Billy Joe Saunders, he has no fans allowed to travel, right? None. The UK fans travel. The UK fans travel. So he has no fan base coming. And everything is working against him. But y'all okay with that. As long as y'all are in a position where you feel comfortable that Canelo could win the fight. Toon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. We got to agree to disagree on this one. Floyd ran everything, even against Pacquiao. He's just using the A-side advantage. If he can beat Canelo, then do it. Ringside shouldn't matter, but it's all love. Now, you're wrong. You're wrong. Manny Pacquiao chose whatever gloves he so chose. The ring size they agreed upon. Billy Joe Saunders agreed upon the ring size, and the ring size, according to Billy Joe Saunders' team, has changed. So now what you're saying is you're okay with everything being tipped in Canelo Alvarez's favor. I wasn't in favor of everything being tipped in Oscar De La Hoya's favor. And the difference is Oscar De La Hoya, he said, well, the difference is Oscar De La Hoya said, well, Floyd Mayweather is the best fighter in the world, and I'm going to need everything. And Floyd Mayweather said, no problem. No problem. I'm still going to win. See, that's the difference. Nobody said Billy Joe Saunders is the best fighter in the world. So why is Canelo Alvarez having to do all this for Billy Joe Saunders? Did he do all of this for Abney Yildirim? He was the A-side against Abney Yildirim. Did you hear all this with Abney Yildirim? He was the A-side with Abney Yildirim. OG Sean the Dawn, what's going on? Did you hear all this with Abney Yildirim? Abdul Karim said Saunders just making excuses. How's he just making excuses? Louis G says, stop, man. No, you stop. You stop. Stop being a fanboy. Be a fan of the sport of boxing. Be a fan of the sport of boxing. No, it ain't no bad example. What you talking about is a bad example. Lisa Quintela. You know why he wasn't complaining about the ring? Because Canelo Alvarez overpaid for him. Sons of Times TVHQ, what's going on? So help me understand. Y'all told me Canelo got better. So then why did he shrink the ring? That's clearly to give him an advantage when it comes to Billy Joe Saunders utilizing the ring. So you stop. How about being a fan of the sport of boxing first? How about that? Louis G, why so much passion? Because I'm passionate about this sport. That's the difference between me and you. I love the sport of boxing. You love a boxer. That's the difference. No, you don't sound like a boxing fan. You sound like you only catering to Canelo Alvarez, just like everybody else do. We don't do that over here, bro. We deal with facts over feelings. Get Louis G up out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get him up out of here. Don't want to see him no more. Idris Mateen, my brother in the super chat. Blue, you never said Canelo was going to lose, but any critique on Canelo will cause it. Exactly. Bernard Cordia, what's going on? Can't make this up. D Brown, what's going on? Can't make this up. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up, man. They quick. Oh, well, why not? Well, why not this? Well, why is he doing this? Well, why is he not doing that? Or why is he not doing this? Oh, he don't want to fight. Streetwise Athens, what's going on, great brother? Nook Juice, what's going on? That's what they do every single time. Never fails. Riddler, what's going on? John Jones, what's going on? I ain't even say Billy Joe Saunders is gonna win, but give him something. I don't want to see no lopsided mismatch. It's called boxing. The man is a 2-division world champion, and he's a champion bringing a belt to the table. We're gonna act like and when it's convenient for y'all talk about how the UK got all types of fans that support the sport of boxing. But in this case, now Billy Joe Saunders is not. He don't bring nothing to the table. He's not a world champion. Come on, man. We can't give the man nothing. We can't give this man nothing. He can't have no fans come over. Come on, man. But y'all be satisfied with a victory. Amazing, man. Jamal Barbie, what's going on? Smash the like button. Kashif Dixon, my brother in the super chat. They don't want to see Canelo get embarrassed like Lemieux was by Billy. If judges don't matter, ringside shouldn't matter either. If he's going to KO Saunders, it's facts. But he can't. See, the thing is, Tito Shatana, what's going on? They told you Kyle Frank what's going on. They told us Nehemiah Glover what's going on. They told us Jake Gill what's going on. They told us that he got leaps and bounds better than from the Floyd fight 8 years ago. 8 years ago, right? Tyree Richards, what's going on? 8 years ago, they said he got better. So, okay, this is the first time since the Law fight, he's going to fight somebody that's going to be mobile. And it's not just coming here like Rocky Fielding and Avenue Yildirim, who threw 15 total punches. He's not coming in here like Caleb Smith, right? He's coming to win the fight. Gold, what's going on? D. Lucky, what's going on? He's coming to win the fight. And now, miraculously, because they know Billy Joe Saunders is coming to win the fight, now everything has to be tipped in his favor, and the fans don't have no problem with it. But I thought he got better. If he got better, then I want to see him perform at a high level. If he got better, then show me he could cut the ring off against that style. Immediately, as soon as he's facing that style, like I told you, he didn't get better. He got better at choosing his opponents. There's completely two different things. Get that this out of here. If he got better, let's see he got better then. Let's see it. I told y'all, Texas T346 was going on. I told you that Billy Joe Saunders I told you that Canelo got better at choosing his opponents. That's two different things. Those opponents were standing right in front of him. Now we're going to see him against a mover. Let's see if he got better. L-Dub said, Billy Joe gets stopped early. After all this, I will be weak. Why is it funny? Why is it funny? Fabian Fernandez, what's going on? Why is it funny? I don't understand what's funny. We should be happy that Billy Joe Saunders is standing for something. Why is it funny that he would get stopped after all of this? I don't understand what's funny about it. He's standing not to be treated unfairly, and we're laughing. I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm confused. He's standing and saying he's being treated unfairly, and we're laughing, saying, "Oh, after all of this, yeah, he better." Huh? I'm confused. What's funny about it? After all of what? After what should be he gets stopped after what should be the norm. It should be automatic. It's just simple mathematics. He should be treated fairly. So because he's standing on the square and saying, I want to be treated fairly, y'all acting like he's making excuses when you know what he's saying is legit. So instead of, why would we laugh if he got stopped early? I'm confused. And L-Dub boxing, my brother Lawrence Williams, you know boxing. So why would it be humorous? I'm confused. I don't get it. B Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. It's the same people that Floyd for things he wasn't even doing, but they defend Canelo for trying to game the system and getting every advantage possible in his favor. Respect to you, Blue. This is a fact. But we'll say, hey man, Billy, after all of this, Billy better not go in there and lay an egg, huh? Kyle Franklin, my brother in the super chat. Saunders is not a typical Canelo opponent. He's better than Canelo's last 4 or 5 opponents. Canelo minus 750 is a huge favorite, but I don't know if it's that wide. Right. So Billy Joe Saunders is coming to give it his all, Kyle Franklin. But we're like, oh man, but we witnessed this judges. Right? We witnessed these fights. We seen the judges say that it was a draw with him and Floyd Mayweather, but we acting like Billy Joe Saunders is saying something that's just out of the norm. Why? What did Billy Joe Saunders say that's so far-fetched? Somebody explain to me that. What is Billy Joe Saunders asking for that's unreasonable? Somebody explain that to me. The same way, let's look at it from this standpoint. The same way Billy Joe Saunders is saying, I want the ring to be bigger, so it helps me because my style is utilizing my legs. It's the same reason that Canelo Alvarez is saying, I want to shrink the ring so he can't utilize his legs. So if that's the case, they both making up excuses then, right? Quincy Carter, he said in the super chat, SpongeBob can get a belt in the UK. Okay. So tell him to go get one. Joe Pilot, what's going on? Carolina Ryder, my brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute to you, great brother. Green Line 10, and this because we family over here. This is what we do. D Stacks TV, what's going on? We got 1,100 people here. Now, how many likes we got? 1,100 people. How many likes we got? Tone 40, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. There's no doubt Canelo is pound for pound of picking weaker opponents for the last few years. Facts. Rainline Tannen. That's what my peoples do. They come here and they show love every single day. And Carolina Ryder is my brother. Every single day they come in, they show love. That's what it is. Salute to my brother Bitch B Megastar. We got 1,100 people. We got 760 likes. What are we doing? Travis Senior, my brother in the super chat. Traverse Senior. He said, "Why don't people want a fair fight?" Yeah, madness. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm confused. Traverse Senior. Why would we want to see a lopsided fight? But don't people complain? See, we'll come here and say, "Man, Terrence Crawford ain't fighting nobody. Terrence Crawford ain't fighting nobody." But then when Canelo fights somebody and can actually give him a feedback, then we say, "Well, we need everything tipped in his favor." I'm confused. I'm confused. Solo production, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I like the fact that Billy Joe Saunders is fighting to be treated fair. He wants to win, but I don't why Canelo wants to make all these changes when he's the best. I got Canelo winning. That's my point, great brother. If Canelo's the best fighter in the world, then why is he making all of these adjustments? People don't realize Oscar De La Hoya never said at that point in time wasn't saying he was the best fighter in the world. Oscar De La Hoya was saying that, man, Floyd Mayweather is special. He was saying Floyd Mayweather is special. So this was going, but his brand was bigger outside the ring. Saeed Gore, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. So see, that's the difference. You understand? That's the difference. And we need to take that into consideration. The A-side boxer talk, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Same BS Top Rank did with a Belinga. Make the ring small so the vet Nicholson couldn't move and be slick so Belinga wouldn't gas out. This is a fact. But we're going to act like these things don't take place, the A-side boxing talk. Or we know they're taking place, right? But because it's not the fighter you favor, right? Because if the roles reverse, everybody will be here. Oh man, look how they doing Canelo. Oh man, look how they do. All these people, Oak Park Boxing, what's going on? All these people in here feeding 510, what's going on? They would be saying, oh man, look how they doing Canelo. Look at just like they did with Floyd Mayweather. Oh, Floyd Mayweather made him come down to 152. He asked to come down to 152. Jay Watts, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said Canelo has bad knees and Billy will dance around him like Floyd and Laura. Keep cooking, Blue. Salute. Smash the like button. Yeah, and my thing is this, right, Jay Watts? Is that I never even said Canelo was going to lose the fight. Casual Bass Guy, what's going on? I never said he was going to lose the fight. I said I don't know what version of Billy Joe Saunders is going to come in, but we do know what Billy Joe Saunders' strong point is, and the fact is Billy Joe Saunders is a slick boxer. He's a slick boxer. So shrinking the ring, who has the advantage there? So if Billy Joe Saunders, who's bringing 2 belts to the table, is saying, hey, man, if I'm not going to have this, and I'm not going to have the judges, and I'm not going to have this, okay, well, I want the ring at least in my, oh, Billy Joe Saunders is going to want to fight. What are we talking about here? He can't have nothing. So y'all, see, here's the thing. Like Billy Joe Saunders and his dad said, see, everybody else was just happy to share the ring with Canelo. Billy Joe Saunders is coming to win. Big ticket 1230. What's going on? Whether he win or lose. Whether he win or lose, he's coming to win. Champ side is better. What's going on? He says terrible channel. So why are you here? I'm confused. See, nothing to do, man. How old are you? 2? Get him out of here. Anah Israel, my brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I agree with you 100%, Blue. But Bill Joe threw a chicken at the champ, so I hope Canelo gets everything he wants in the first in this one. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Yeah, he did. But you know what I deal with? Facts over feelings. You know what I mean? Salute to my brother David K. Bohannon. Right? So this is my thing. I had a Tiger. What's going on? And Chef Dre Book. What's going on? Yeah, he did. Hey man, get the likes over 1K. We should be at least 1.1K right now. We got 1,100 people here. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes all the way up. I agree, Raylan Tannen. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. I do. That is a queen, right? Yeah. It's going to be a good fight. But that's what I'm saying. I want to see it, Raylan Tannen. I want to see it on an equal playing field. I want to see them both at their best. D Nice, what's going on? It's just like this, right? Everybody's, well, Floyd Mayweather, he waited 5 years. So explain to me this. Everything. What's going on? Why didn't Manny Pacquiao just agree to what Floyd was asking for? That's all he was asking for from the beginning. We'd have had to fight 5 years earlier. He ended up agreeing anyway. Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? So then, who's that on? Who's it on? John Page, my brother Batman in the building in the super chat. He said Giovanni Santiago versus Gary Antoine Russell, May 29th. He's going to show Adrian Broner how to get it done. 13 KOs to be about to be 14. 13 KOs about to be 14 KOs. Yeah, man, I can't wait for that. Hey, Batman, where is it going to take place, though? Is it going to be on the undercard of Devin Haney? Where's it going to take place at? Cal 27, what's going on? Fabian Fernandez, what's going on? Where's it going to take place at, Batman? Pugilist Nino Brown, my brother. TCP, the complete package, LLC, what's going on? CJ Robinson, what's going on? So that's where I'm confused. Like, why wouldn't the fans want to see it on an even playing field? My brother L Dub, he said on the undercard Donaire. Okay, in Carson, California. Oh, okay. Look at this, man. They can't help themselves. They love to come here, boy. Love to come here. Goodbye. Ivan Ortega, what's going on? Smash that like button, peoples. Let's get the likes up to 1.1K. My brother Ahmad is Ahmad in the building in that super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Witness the hope. You would be laughing at Canelo for years if he did what Saunders is doing against Mayweather. No, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? You're on the wrong channel. Little Scrappy, what's going on? Shogun Blaze, what's going on? He did it already. What do you, Michael Atkins, what's going on? Sometimes I wonder, Roy Boy Florida, what's going on? Do y'all have actually do research before you say stuff? Beto Rodriguez, what's going on? Do you? Or if Canelo did this, he did this with Floyd Mayweather. Canelo was the one that said, if Floyd don't fight me and don't do this and don't do that, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Texas Bulldog Boxing, my brother, Kareem Battle, what's going on? You didn't know that. Oh, man. See how that works? Yep, we're going to have a special guest on Thursday. Andres Mixlab Label Lopez. You wouldn't say that if it was Floyd. If Floyd was the A side. Of course I would. Floyd was the A side and Canelo did it. Did you not hear what I just told you? Doing K19, my brother in the super chat. He said Canelo gonna smack him around. Okay. Never said he wasn't. I never said he wasn't. Jesus Aragon, what's going on? Ronald McBurney, what's going on? He said Blue in his feelings. No, I'm not. I don't step in the ring on Saturday. Tito Shatana, my brother in the super chat. Everybody always says that they want the best to fight the best. And then when it happens, you cool with it being under unfair circumstances. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Because they don't want the best to fight the best. They're just happy with seeing their fighters win. Plain and simple. They don't want to see the best fight the best. They just want to see their fighter win. Jermaine Bean, my brother in the super chat, he said that jiu-jitsu Canelo kick Billy Joe Saunders never seen before. Man, listen, they say they want to see the best fight the best. They don't want to see that. Smash the like button, man. We got 1,100 people here. Let's get 1,100 likes. Smash the like button. Pima Geilstein, what's going on? H2O, what's going on? They don't want to see the best fight the best. Ben Pointe, what's going on? They want to see their fighter win, and that's all they're concerned with. As long as Canelo wins, they don't care how he wins. They don't care how he wins. As long as he wins. That's all. Coach Marvin Boston, what's going on, great brother? That's all that matters. Is he won? Oh, well, he won. They ain't going to tell you nothing else. They ain't going to tell you nothing else that took place. Nothing. Or he beat Abney Yildirim. Abney Yildirim threw 15 punches in total fight. And they said, well, that was because of Canelo. See how that works? Amazing, isn't it? Amazing, is it? Joe Davis, 2310. What's going on, great brother? Man, it must be getting rain or something. All right, the Tiger, my brother in Super Chat. Some of the best don't want to fight the best. No, they don't. All this Productions, what's going on? That's because the fans support anything. No TV 10, what's going on? What are you talking about? Same thing you talking about. Cesar Noriega, what's going on? Rod Gomez, 79. Angel Rivera Sr., what's going on? He says, let's count how many excuses Billy Joe Saunders come up with. Listen, he who greets, what's going on? Let me tell y'all something. If Billy Joe Saunders win this fight, that's all I'm going to say. Cesar Noriega, who do you have winning? Canelo Alvarez, ironically. Everything Boxing and Sports. My brother Keon in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Everything Boxing and Sports. My brother Keon. I picked Canelo Alvarez to win the fight as soon as it was made. I just want to see it on an even playing field. I just want to see it. Age Fazell, what's going on? I just want to see it on an even playing field. Beyond Above Media, my brother in Super Chat. Big problem in boxing is that we can't even expect the judges to do their jobs fairly. And it's been a huge problem in the sport. Yeah, facts. But everybody act like when Billy Joe Saunders said, no, it's just racks. What's going on? Beyond Above Media. Exactly. But when Billy Joe Saunders said, we're just going to act like it's far-fetched. Well, he's just saying that because he know he going to lose. What? Wait, what? Excuse me? This don't take place? Didn't this past weekend everybody was saying, oh man, Derek Chisora didn't get a fair shake with the judges. Oh man, they already was going to pick if they already picked Joseph Parker to win the fight. Oh man, now we're gonna act like Billy Joe Saunders is saying something far-fetched. Come on, man. Traverse Senior, my brother in the Super Chat. I'm an unapologetic black man from the UK and real recognize real. Keep standing firm with your opinions, Blue. You're a real one. Salute to you, great brother. I can only be one way. You know what I mean? Brian Monroe, my brother in the Super Chat. What's going on? He said, I would like to see Billy Joe Saunders upset Canelo. Systematic 1X, what's going on? Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I think that Billy Joe Saunders still has stamina issues, and if he fades, that could be a huge problem with Canelo because Canelo's not gonna fade. The Cali Enigma, my brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma. You know what I mean? So peace be free. What's going on? My brother in Super Chat. We should all want to see a fair fight. Relax. People acting so childish today. Yeah. No, they're not. Hey, peace be free. That's not what it is. What they is see, it's reality sets in. That's what happens. Right? They know. The fact is they just want to see Canelo win. And it doesn't matter who he fights and how he fights. They pretend to say, well, we want to see Canelo fight the best. You don't want to see him fight the best. You just want to see him win. Because they're not fans of the sport of boxing. Idris Matini, my brother, back in the super chat. If Billy Joe Saunders somehow wins, all Canelo fans come back and drop that super chat. I'm not a Canelo fan, but I still think he wins. Yeah. And Idris Matini, the funny part is I picked Canelo to win since the fight was made. Since it was first talked about. But we're gonna act like Billy. So Billy Joe Saunders is saying something far-fetched because he's asking for something that should be second nature. Okay, he wants this. Okay, one hand washes the other. This can't be a big fight without Billy Joe Saunders' participation. So they act like he don't bring nothing to the table. Canelo sold this and did this. Why? Because it's a big fight, right? But we're gonna act like it's not a big fight. You see how that works? So Billy Joe Saunders brings nothing to the table. No, Juice, my brother in Super Chat, keep the same energy for everyone to be treated right. That's a fact. That's a fact, Nuke Juice. Jimbo Slights, what's going on? Billy Bob, what's going on? So we're gonna have a special guest on Thursday. So my thing is this, right? I'm always gonna keep it straight down the middle. I'm always gonna. So my thing is this. So the first person, so the first person that stands on their square and says, "Okay, I know my worth as well, and I want this, I want that." Now, now look how he don't want to fight and he don't want to. Tim Allen, what's going on? Really? Huh? Funny thing about this, right? Funny thing about this is they saying this, right? For Canelo, but not realizing he's doing the same thing. Canelo's saying, no bigger ring. I want it small. That's the same thing as Billy Joe Saunders saying, I want a big ring. Billy Joe Saunders is saying, I want it to be a bigger ring. Canelo's saying, I want it to be a smaller ring. What's the difference? Somebody tell me, what's the difference in... So this is what y'all going to tell me the difference. Well, Canelo could do that because he's the A side. Well, isn't it an excuse then on Canelo's part? Never mind the phantom A side. Never mind the phantom A side. Isn't Canelo making up excuses? Because he wants to have it a small ring. When Billy Joe Saunders says, I want LeVar DeMos, what's going on? I want these judges to be there. Canelo Alvarez saying, oh, I want these judges. Isn't it the same thing? IH is what happened to Triple G. Triple G ain't fighting. He don't want to fight till December. He don't want to fight nobody. He fought December. Now he told me he don't want to fight again to December and waiting for Murata. Now he want to wait all the way to December to fight Murata. We in the first week in May. He told me fighting December. Come on, man. And December 31st, New Year's Eve. Traverse Senior, my brother in the super chat, once again, the pay-per-view buys will be bigger because of Billy Joe Saunders in the UK fan base, so Canelo owes Billy Joe Saunders something in return. Canelo's not moving like a true champion. That's what I'm saying, great brother. That's what I'm saying. Why we can't give Billy Joe Saunders nothing? Gennady Golovkin is all the way retired, and I wish Canelo would have. I wish he would have won more decisively, so he could have just all the way went away. He don't want to fight nobody but Canelo Alvarez, and I wish Canelo Alvarez would have won those fights decisively, so he could have just all the way went away. The fact that Canelo won close fights and the first fight was a draw, it keeps Gennady Golovkin around. He don't want to fight nobody. Alex Corona, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, my great brother Alex Corona. I truly wish Canelo would have won those fights pretty handily, so that way Gennady Golovkin wouldn't have a leg to stand on, because he's holding up the sport of boxing. He's been holding up the sport of boxing for a long time. He could be fighting Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade in the unification bout and still fight Murata in December. He's just holding a belt now. And I don't understand how the IBF is not doing anything about it. Mark Booker, what's going on? How's the IBF not doing nothing about Gennady Golovkin fighting in December of 2020 and saying, I'm not going to fight again till New Year's Eve? That's essentially, by the time he's in the ring, it will be 2022. He took off 2021. I'm going to say it again. Gennady Golovkin took off the entire 2021. He did not defend the belts. He did nothing with the belts. So how is the IBF not doing anything about this? Idris Mateen, my brother in the super chat, once again, he said this A-side needs to go. All boxers should have an equal chance to showcase their talents and IQ to adjust. And I'm not opposed to having an A-side because you earned it, right? If it's some boxers just, we know they got the talent, but they're not fighting the talent that they should be fighting, right? And then we have some boxers that are looking to fight the absolute best fighters out there and building their brand. So I'm not opposed to the A-side, right? I'm just when you have another guy that bringing something to the table, we got to hold that in high regard as well. We can't act like this guy's not bringing nothing. Now, it's one thing when he brings the UK fans over Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. That's a big deal. But now Billy Joe Saunders, who's undefeated, he's a superstar in the UK. Now Billy Joe Saunders is not a superstar? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Traverse Senior, what's going on, my great brother? Back in the super chat. Triple G is only after a retirement payday from Canelo. Facts. I wish Canelo would have won those fights much more clearer, so that way because Gennady Golovkin, he's been doing this forever. I agree, Jalen. Said when there's a mandatory, that fight should be mandated. Absolutely. Heartless Productions, what's going on? So we're going to act like Billy Joe Saunders he brings absolutely nothing to the table. Quincy Carter said the UK really Blue. So now the UK don't matter. Okay. Man, boy, oh boy. I hope y'all know I keep a mental note of everybody that's saying what they say. Now we're gonna act like the UK fans is don't bring nothing to the table now, huh? Amazing, man. Amazing. You can't make this stuff up, man. Ahmad is Ahmad. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. Now Billy Joe Saunders and the UK fans don't matter. Oh, the UK fans, really? Really? Are we gonna talk about the UK fans? Oh, now the UK fans, now they null and void. Okay. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. You can't make this stuff up. Never cease to amaze me, boy. Never cease to amaze me. You can't make this stuff up, man. My brother Newt Juice in the building in the super chat once again. He said, facts over feelings, everyone. If this is your favorite fighter, you'd be hot. This is a fact. Fred Creech, what's going on? This is a fact. If Billy Joe Saunders if the roles were reversed and Canelo went to the UK and was fighting Billy Joe Saunders in the UK and this was taking place, everybody here would be, oh man, look at it doing with Canelo. They acting like Canelo is not this. They acting Canelo not that. That's what would be taking place. Emmanuel Pettigrew, yeah, I see it. Marcus Lestrap, my brother in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Keith Sophus, what's going on? Smash that like button, people. Get the likes up. About to bring on the historian. My brother Kurt Anderson. He about to come on up in here. The Nets game, Jalen. The Nets playing. We still don't have 1,000 likes, huh? Still, I'm gonna wait, man. Get the likes up to one. We should have 1.1K. I'll wait. Get the likes to 1.1K. Don't just sit here and moonlight. It's free. Get the likes up to 1.1K. I'll wait. Money in the Ghetto, what's going on? AJ, what's going on? Soul Truth, what's going on? Christopher Johnson, what's going on? We should have been far past 1.1K. 1,200 people here, and we still don't have 1,000 likes. Get the likes to 1.1K. Chop Millie said, I gave you a dislike since you want to wait. No problem. And just like that, you still gonna wait. And my likes is gonna outweigh the dislikes. So you're in the minority. Israel Lofton, what's going on, great brother? Mike 202, Stephen Houston. Edward Jones, what's going on? Get the likes to 1.1K. My brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Oh man, Blue man, it's been a great day. I was at the gym for a little while, talking to the kids, man, the boxing gym in Newark, man. Got a lot of talent coming. We got 5 or 6 Shakur Stevensons coming, brother. What's up, chat? AKA the family here to talk some boxing. I can't wait for the fight on Saturday.
Yeah, Kurt, man. And so I was talking about, the fact that Billy Joe Saunders had to go through all of this. Now, everything he stated, he's asked for this. He can't get nothing he's asked for. Nothing. They told him it was only going to be 16,000 fans in attendance. So his purse was based off of there only being 16,000 fans in attendance. And now they're going to be 70,000, Kurt. 70,000. So that's 54,000 more fans than he accounted for his purse. And people don't understand what he's saying because now that revenue, that live gate, he's not getting a part of that, Kurt, because he negotiated with their based off of being 16,000 fans. But everybody act like they don't understand what he's saying. DOG 215, what's going on? They act like they don't understand what he's saying. Then he said he was promised 3 judges, right? a judge from the UK, a judge from Mexico, and a judge from the States. Well, then they told him the judge from the UK is not going to be allowed. And then he said, because they can't travel. Well, if they can't travel, Kurt, then how is Billy Joe Saunders, his father, his team, Tyson Fury, and everybody else here? How's Eddie Hearn here? They had to travel. Eddie Hearn was just in the UK, Kurt. So they had to travel to get here. Right? And so, okay, on top of that, now, so then he says, well, they asked for a certain ring size. And now he says, well, when he came, they looked at the ring. The ring is, Kurt, we're gonna have a special guest on. I'm gonna text you who it is tomorrow. But people, we're gonna start a little bit early tomorrow because we're gonna have a special guest on tomorrow. So he got to come on a little bit early. So we're gonna start a little bit early, so that we give him time to come on and give y'all time to come in. I'm gonna text you who it is now, Kurt, so you could prepare yourself. But yeah, Kurt. So then he said that he looked at the ring. It wasn't what they agreed upon, the ring size. So, but everybody, KDDR 7989, what's going on, great brother in the super chat? Jamel said Canelo the best, and Billy Joe is a B. Billy Joe a B thought. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they want to fight Billy Joe Saunders. So, and that's the thing. I don't understand how Fly High 89. Jay Lynn told me, tell him now. She want to hear it. And now, yeah, they saying Billy Joe Saunders. It's all good until the shoe is on the other foot. It's all good. So, and KDDR 7989. I want them to have that very same energy when they negotiating with Canelo. He beats Billy Joe Saunders and looks to fight either who, I don't know which one of them said it, but when and okay, so then if he was to fight him, and then you got to keep the same energy when he's asking for everything. See how that works? No, it's just right is right. What you bring to the table. It don't matter how you perceive Billy Joe Saunders' personality. He still brings something to the table. No, Juice, my brother in Super Chat. Knicks Nets Eastern Conference Finals. Go Knicks. I would love to see that. Yeah, Kurt. So I'm gonna text you right now. So yeah, so I would love to see that. Casual Bass Guy, what's going on, great brother? You got it, Kurt?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
People, I can't tell you who it is. You don't want to miss. When is that? Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yep. So Thursday, 5 p.m. People, we're gonna have a special guest in the building. He was texting me throughout the show right now. So, but they training and stuff. School of Skills, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Game recognized game. A cheat trying to cheat a cheater. Hey, that's a good way to put it. Salute to my brother, School of Skills. Yeah, School of Skills. Where you been at? Yeah, Kurt. So I'm just like, I'm saying to myself, why are we acting like, what Billy Joe Saunders is asking for is far fetched. He never claimed to be the A side. All he's asking for is to be treated fairly. What's wrong with that? And they told he had to go as far as to say, all right, we ain't gonna fight if we're not gonna fight if you at least can't give us the ring size. No, we done. So Canelo asked for an 18-foot ring, Kurt. Keith Sophus, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. Gerardo Valencia. Are they fighting on the zone? Yeah, they fighting on the zone, great brother. Salute to Gerardo Valencia in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Yeah, Kurt. You know, he's just asking for it to be for it to be treated fairly. You know what I mean? You're gonna, yeah, you can have, you are the A side, no problem, right? But okay, so you're gonna, you get an 18-foot ring when they agreed to. He said they agreed to a bigger size. Now he didn't say exactly what the size was, but he said they agreed to a bigger size ring, right? So give him the ring, and then this is the thing, Kurt. Canelo says, "Oh, the ring size don't matter." So then why are we even having? Why is this even a conversation then? Because Billy Joe Saunders and Eddie Hearn said that Canelo didn't want to budge on the ring, being from 18 feet. He then agreed to a 20-foot ring. He only went up 2 feet. So they said, okay, let's just agree on, because they initially wanted 24, which is pretty big ring, right? So obviously they want the biggest ring possible. But they said, okay, let's go to 22. And if Canelo's saying the ring size don't matter, then agree to 22. I don't understand why do we get here? To the point where Billy Joe Saunders had to say, all right, I'll walk away from the fight and ready to book his flight and everything. They said that the only reason they still here is because they couldn't get a fight, Kurt. And now then Canelo came out and said, well, if they, you know, they can't leave the fight, so on and so forth. They obligated to have the fight. But why did this even come about? If Billy Joe Saunders said, listen, Dub B Sports TV, what's going on? If he just wanted, if the ring size didn't matter to you, and it matters to him, just give him what he wants. Am I right, Kurt?
Canelo knows his limitations. I done studied Canelo for a very long time. I was looking at the fight today with him and Khan. I was looking at Lara fight. I was looking at all his fights. He has serious, serious problems with movers. And if you pay attention to detail, like Virgil Hunter was telling Khan in between rounds, Blue and Chat, that keep moving your feet, you can't lose the fight. And, we all know Khan got knocked out because he went for the feint and Canelo came over the top and knocked Khan out. And Khan makes, he has mental lapses. But if Billy Joe Saunders is crazy enough to put on a fight where he will give his self chance to win, he's crazy enough to do it. Now I'll pick Canelo against the field, Plant and Andrade and Sanders, because I don't trust their mental. Because once you get to this level, it takes a certain mental and intestinal fortitude to beat a guy in a high-profile fight and a pound-for-pound fighter like Canelo. But, and I was thinking today, while all this is going on, Billy Joe Saunders is crazy enough and flaky enough to pull together a great game plan and great fight. I'm still picking Canelo, but if he could just mentally, Blue and Chat, be in the fight at the beginning, it's like it would be like a great defensive team holding down a great offensive team, no matter what sport you're talking about. And that would throw Canelo off because he's been having his way with guys standing still. Canelo has a lot of problem with movers, man. And for the record, Canelo has not gotten better since the Mayweather fight. And I'm going to tell you why. After the Mayweather fight, split decision in his favor against Lara. Golovkin, the first fight was a draw. The second fight was a majority decision. So there's a pattern here. He looks good against James Kirkland and fighters like Angulo and Callum Smith and Alvarez. They all stand in front of him with their shoulders square. But when he fights a certain tier fighter, Golovkin, who's not a bum. He's not as good as they say he were, HBO and others included, but he's a good fighter with a good jab. He gave Canelo all kinds of problems, man. I watched that fight, and that fight, the second fight, I scored it for Canelo, but it was very close. And he buzzed Canelo in the 11th round in the second fight. He was buzzed, but Canelo recovered really quickly. I was just breaking him down. But Blue in chat, he has serious problems against movers. Sanders has the style. If Sanders wants to win this fight, it starts with the mental. Going into a top, a high profile fight, if he has the mentality to win, and he said to himself, "I'm coming to win the fight," then the fight will be extremely interesting. Oh, Blue must have stepped out. Oh, there you go. So that's my take on it. I just want to see if Canelo can cut off the ring, chop Billy Joe Sanders down. Now Sanders hasn't looked the same since the controversy with the steroids, but in boxing, there's always that chance that on a certain night, a guy could get himself together, pull himself up from the bootstraps, and put together a marvelous performance. So, even though I picked Canelo, but still, anything can happen. I done seen it all in boxing. So Saturday night, I can't wait. I'm anticipating this fight. Footwork changes everything, people. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be exciting, toe to toe, brawl, whatever, Pier 6 brawl. And if that's good for Billy Sanders. As they say in sports terminology, take the air out the balloon. And that's what he's going to jab. Man, he might not get the decision because he's going to have to fight aggressive, but smart. Because we've seen Lara suffer a split decision. Some people say Lara won. I thought he won. Some people say Canelo won. He's the A side. He's the house fighter. He's the money train, as they say. But Sanders is big. He has a very good jab. He has very good footwork. If he can pull it together along with the mentality, I'm coming to win the fight can be very interesting because he has the footwork and the lateral movement that gives him problems. And I said many, many times, that Canelo comes from a culture that his style will not resonate against a boxer with footwork. I said that many times and I stand on it. And we seen when he had problems with Floyd and Lara, he was having problems with Khan. Khan was winning every round, but Khan has the worst tangible a fighter can have, mental lapses. So it was just a matter of time with him. But we will see. We will see.
Mm-hmm. And salute to the brother Raider Time in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, salute Blue and Kurt and the chat. Salute to you, great brother. Always showing love and studding up, holding us down. Appreciate you, my brother Raider Time. Kenneth Pinkney, brother in the super chat. He said, why isn't there an extended ring size? Who can you pick and choose the ring size? Should be one size only. I agree. It should be a standard ring size.
It used to be 20 by 20.
Mm-hmm. And then brawlers like smaller rings because it suits their style, and it should have never changed. It should have never changed, Kurt. It should still be the same. Who goes in there, Kurt? Just imagine, no other sport you can do this. You can change and alter the playing field.
Mm-hmm. Sugar Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler.
Yep. So, Kurt, imagine this. Imagine you go to a football game and they be like, you know what? We playing the Kansas City Chiefs, right? And so we want to shrink the field. So they can't just be running up and down the field. We don't want to give them that much room. Imagine that, because we got a better record.
Yeah, but that unfortunately in boxing, an underhanded sport, anything goes.
Right. Hey, Kurt, imagine the NBA saying, well, when we play the Warriors, we're going to move the three-point line back another 5 feet. Huh? You see what I'm saying, Kurt? Like, only in boxing can you alter the actual playing field. Only in boxing can you do that. You could actually alter the actual playing field.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Yeah, Belly of the Bison. We AO Radio. What's going on? Jelani Everin. What's going on? Kurt, Don Drev, Sean Gibson. What's going on? Kurt, we don't know because we don't pay attention, right, all the time. But we watch fights and we be like, wait a minute, look at the ring size. Remember, Alexander Usyk just said this, Kurt, when he when he fought Derek Chisora, he said he didn't realize that they had a smaller ring until he made his ring walk. So imagine, Kurt, imagine Sonny listening. He's saying, you know what, I'm fighting Muhammad Ali. I want a 17-foot ring. What do they do this at? It should not be allowed. When Muhammad Ali fighting George Foreman, you know what? I want a 25-foot ring. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And if he got better, then he says this, Kurt. He said, well, ring size don't matter. That's what he said. He said, I don't mind the ring. It don't matter. Okay, so if you don't mind the ring, Eddie Hearn, Billy Joe Saunders, and his team, they didn't miraculously say Canelo Alvarez don't want to budge on the ring. Where would they get that from? They got it from him. He didn't want to budge on it. 18-foot ring, Kurt. An 18-foot ring.
That's very small.
That's a small ring. And so Billy Joe Saunders is like, wait a minute. That's rings we use in the amateurs.
Well, one thing I like what he's doing, he's standing on his square. If he could have got a flight out, he would have been gone because that's who he is. And so I'm thinking, I'm like, he's crazy enough to pull himself up and fight the fight of his life. He's capable of doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My brother Bishop in the super chat. I'm gonna have to paraphrase. He said, "How they let this dude get this much clout? You don't see no other fighter doing this stuff. This guy do pull off. It's almost like he owns boxing. It's a fact."
Well, the propaganda train with Canelo, he doesn't need all the advantages because he's a good fighter. The Glutarol thing has gone away. They swept that under the rug. Now, he's on the zone. They call him the king and pound for pound #1, which he's not in my book. And I have nothing against Canelo, but I have to call it straight down the line, being a boxing purist, and fighting guys like Rocky Fielding and Anthony Yildirim. He doesn't need to fight guys like that. He doesn't. I just wanted to see him fight the best and making his own weight division, 155. He had it his way for a very long time. It's like dealing with a rich kid who becomes spoiled, and he's become a diva. He's become a diva, and he's a good fighter. He don't need that. So when we criticize Canelo, it's nothing personal. It's just that we want the playing field to be fair.
Right. Salute, young world. Kevin Faulkner, what's going on? Dago 619 Cali Factor, my brother in the super chat, says, salute brothers Blue and Kurt. I think Billy gives Canelo some trouble, but I still think Canelo wins. But Plant beats Canelo, in my opinion. Well, Caleb Plant could expect the same thing. It's coming. He beats Billy Joe Saunders. It's going to be the same thing. Now, maybe the difference is Black Wall Street, what's going on? Caleb Plant may say, Shogun Blaze was what's going on? It's like this, right? Like Billy Joel and his team said, They're not used to somebody standing on their square and saying, "Listen, we have say so too." He said they used to everybody coming in here and just being wild by the fact that we shared the ring with Canelo. That's not the case. We coming to win. We coming to win. And so now all of a sudden, well, the ring, the ring size don't matter. Then why is this a topic? And did Billy Joe Saunders' dad look like he just wanted to make it up? Like, come on, let's be real. Kanal Williams, what's going on? Oscar Moroquin, what's going on, brother, in the super chat? Mayweather did the same thing when he was the A side. This is nothing new. Floyd Mayweather did not do the same thing. Y'all have to stop comparing what Floyd Mayweather did to what Canelo's doing. No, he didn't. Y'all take one situation and when Floyd Mayweather said Madonna can't wear these gloves because they had no padding in the gloves. Now Floyd Mayweather did the same thing. When you heard Floyd Mayweather talk about ring size, it didn't matter to him because he could make adjustments. You didn't hear Floyd Mayweather. Kurt, did you hear Floyd Mayweather after the first fight with Madonna say in the second fight, well, we're gonna have a bigger ring?
Nah, he ain't. No.
Come on, people. You ain't never heard. They ain't never heard Floyd running around talking about we want the smallest ring or the biggest ring. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Salute to David Hambone Hamilton, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on it in the super chat. He said, good evening, Blue Blood and Kurt, the historian. Yes, sir. Salute to you, great brother.
Salute to you.
Yeah, man. Floyd wasn't running around talking about, I struggle with. Imagine, Kurt, after the first Madonna fight, imagine Floyd coming out and saying, well, the second fight, I need a 25-foot ring. Imagine what people would have said. Oh, you want that ring? Yeah. We know what they would have said, right, Kurt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want that ring because Madonna, see, he wanna run around the ring. That's what they would be saying. St. Louis Mick, my brother in the super chat. In fact, Floyd agreed to the smaller ring demands from Manny, even though he was the A side. Indeed. And St. Louis Mick, and Kurt, somebody came in and said, oh, Floyd asked for a smaller ring when it was Manny Pacquiao. I said, no, he didn't. He actually gave Manny Pacquiao the ring he wanted. Right? And then you know what he said, Kurt? Well, he asked for a smaller ring with Madonna. Well, he asked for a bigger ring with Madonna. Come on, man. So I said, if he ain't need a bigger ring for Pacquiao, then why would he need a bigger ring for Madonna? Pacquiao's the better fighter with quicker feet. If anything, he would want the bigger ring for Pacquiao.
Like, yeah, the double standards are crazy, man. The double standards is unbelievable. You know, you got two fighters that can do the same thing, and they may look different, and they get different treatments. One, you just constantly criticize over and over again, and the other one, he gets away with anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the Floyd Mayweather detractors. I still go on different websites and somebody says something in here. They still bringing up the Castillo fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They so desperate to put a loss on Mayweather's record. When did he fight? In 2003, the first fight?
Yeah, it was some man. Belly to Bison. Peace out, Belly to Bison. Devin Blocker, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt, go ahead.
They have to go back to 2003, and I'm like, listen. And people say, and I judge without bias. I'm like, man, that was a tough fight. I had it 7-5 in Floyd favor, 115-113. And Castillo fans and where you come from, they just swear. They leave no stone unturned. They just say it was robbery. Castillo beat Floyd easy. And I'm like, it's amazing. It really is. But I love talking boxing because boxing is the one sport that if you don't know what you're talking about, it makes you look like a moron.
That was 2002, Kurt.
2002, right? Yeah, 2002. We're coming up on 20 years, and they still to this day talk about that fight.
Yeah.
Because they feel uncomfortable with Floyd being undefeated. So they picking a guy who looks like them to say, we gave Floyd his loss. And then some people said that he lost the De La Hoya fight and the Madonna fight. I'm like, oh, man. So
Yeah,
Floyd got 3 losses on his record.
you can't make this stuff up, Kurt. Fritzner Charles, what's going on? Abraham Alejo, what's going on? My brother Drew Titan in the super chat. He said Floyd agreed to glove size, ring size, $10 million for every pound overweight, choice in venue, and a 50-50 split versus Manny. All Floyd want was the Olympic style testing. Exactly.
That's fine.
Yep. He gave everything to Manny. And he was a clear A side. But that don't count though. Can't make this stuff up, man. Tone 40, what's going on, great brother in the super chat?
I need my clothes in there.
Hold on. Go ahead. Take over, Kurt.
Yes, sir. Well, let me go in the chat and see what the family is doing. Oh, we got a super chat. Camille Z said, yo, Blue, who win in the fight, Canelo or Saunders? Well, since Blue ain't here, I'm going to say Canelo. But Saunders is a flake, and sometimes you got to be a little crazy and a little flaky to be in a big fight and fight like you don't care. Saunders can do it, but I have to go with Canelo. Because Canelo, Saunders can quit on a stool or he could fight the fight of his life. Either or.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Kurt. Well, that was Kamal Oz. Oh, Camille.
Yeah. Camille Z.
Okay. Tone 40, my brother in the super chat. Floyd Mayweather beat more Hall of Fame world champions than Canelo Alvarez. And Cinnamons, there's no and Canelo Alvarez, Cinnamons, there's no comparison. Agreed. Kamel Z. Salute to Kamel Z in the super chat. We appreciate you, great brother. Texas T346, brother in super chat. When Floyd in a close fight, he automatically lost. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, no doubt about it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm sorry, Blue.
What happened?
Nah, I can't. I'm reading the chat. And Eduardo Gomez said, Kurt, when you said they, who are you talking about? I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Go ahead, Blue.
Yep. Mr. Kaboom, great brother in super chat. He said Blue Blood Sports TV, late to the chat on with the love. Billy No Show Saunders up to the Gypsy Tactics, Canelo TKO by the 7th battle for the Pete. Yeah. I mean, you could look at it that way, but he's being he's realistic with his, it just is what it is. Solo production, my brother in super chat. I agree, Kurt. Saunders needs to utilize the ring to have this fight in his favor. Right. Jarvis Bickle, what's going on? It's just like, that's why we all know this. That's why Canelo wants to shrink the ring. But everybody acts like they don't understand. So if Billy Joe's asking for a bigger ring and Canelo's saying, I want to shrink the ring, aren't they saying the same thing? Eduardo Gomez. Yes, sir, Eduardo Gomez. Aren't they essentially, they're essentially asking for the same thing?
One second, Blue. I'm going to address something. Eduardo Gomez, you said, I didn't think this was one of those channels. Mr. Gomez, sir, with all due respect, we are a boxing channel. We are professional. We go by professionalism and integrity. Now, I know what you're thinking, but you got to realize if you was here when Benavidez called out Charlo, and Charlo didn't respond in kind like he should have, I ate him up for breakfast. Blue could tell you that, and the people in the chat could tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
And me and him share the same skin. And I go on Demetrius Andrade. Oh, I'll cook him like some ribs. So it's not what you think, man. We're very fair. I just, a lot of people, they just uncomfortable if you like a guy and you're in your feelings, your emotions and your feelings, and you can't separate the two. But if a fighter does wrong, he is not above criticism. Where he come from, what he look like, how tall, his religion, I don't care. I shoot straight down the middle. So I gave it to Charlo and Andrade. When Mayweather did things I didn't like, I criticized him as well. That's all. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Canelo fan, but I have to call it like I see it.
Mm-hmm. Oscar Morrow Quinn in the super chat once again. He said, "Who not named Manny has a better resume in boxing right now? A better resume than who? Or are you just saying who has the best resume not named Manny Pacquiao?" I mean, there's a few guys. Sean Porter. Sean Porter resume is stellar. Danny Garcia has a deep resume, win, lose, and draw for both guys. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Adrian Broner resume, win, lose, and draw. You know what I mean? Mikey Garcia has a good resume. We're not basing it off of wins or losses, just basing off of who they stepped in the ring with. And so, those are the guys right off the top of my head. You got anybody different, Kurt?
Now, you named just about everybody who has a deep resume. Bruner, Garcia. Yeah.
Lomachenko resume is pretty good.
Yeah, he fought a lot of good fighters. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. He fought a lot of good fighters. Yep.
Yeah.
Early in his career. Yep.
He fought Gary Russell. He fought who did he lose to? What's his name?
Salido,
Lomachenko,
Walters. He made him. Rigondeaux,
Linares.
Yeah.
Donaire. Did he fight Nonito Donaire?
No.
He fought he fought some good dudes. Teofimo Lopez. He lost, but he fought him. Pedraza. And he getting ready to fight Nakatani. That's good fights.
Mm-hmm.
Good fights. Yeah, there's some dudes with some good resumes, man. Good resumes. Yeah, Kurt, man. So, but when we tell it like it is, Kurt, that's just today's time, right? I just listened to Shaq, right, Kurt? Did you see that? Shaq was on the show with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, right? And he just said this, and I'm like, man, that's what we go through every day, Monday through Friday. He said, I challenge basketball players today, and I say what they should and shouldn't do, and I give them, a little bit of a push. He says, but everybody says I went too far, and now I became a hater. He was like, so now I'd rather not say nothing. And I'm like, man, that's a fact. Like, what are we talking about here? He said that in his time, he said that he saw an interview when somebody told Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they said, hey man, Shaq is coming, man. This dude is he's a force. And he said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar responded and said, what he did, what has he done? What did he win? What did he do?
Wow.
And he said, he responded and said, you know something? All I could do was just agree with him because, yeah, I was scoring points. He said, I thought I was on their level because I was scoring points. I was grabbing rebounds. He said, so I thought I arrived. He said, when he said that, and the other greats started saying the same thing, he said, I realized I ain't do nothing. They right. I ain't do nothing. You know, and that's what we say today. We, you know, because Shaq, he said now everybody took what he was saying about Dwight Howard. He said he told Dwight Howard, if you average 20 and 10 every night and get some more moves, add some more moves, a couple more moves to your repertoire. He said nobody could say nothing. He said, but that immediately turned to me and it turned into a feud between me and Dwight Howard. He's like, so you know what now? He said, after this last situation I had with Donovan Mitchell, he said, he said, you gotta look. He said, see, people don't. He said he told Donovan Mitchell, yeah, that's good what you're doing in the regular season, but you ain't doing nothing yet. We got to see it in the playoffs. He said that turned into a whole thing. It turned into I'm hating on Donovan Mitchell. He said, well, when you looked at when I was averaging 30 and 12. He said, but I got swept by the Spurs and by the Jazz. He said, so I wasn't ready yet. He said, so I'm saying the same thing about Donovan Mitchell. He ain't ready yet. He said, but that turned into I'm a hater. And that's today's time, Kurt. We tell the truth and it turns, oh man, you don't like Canelo. What did we say that we didn't like him? No, we saying what he's doing. PGH Big Dog. You see what I'm saying? They can't help themselves, Kurt.
We can only go by what we see. Now
he said, Kurt, he said, no, Shaq said Mitchell couldn't get it done. He's a hater. What? That's the same. Did you not just hear what I just said, great brother? They said the same thing about Shaq, and he said, yeah, I was averaging 30 and 12, but I wasn't getting it done because I lost in the playoffs. So what's the difference? That's what he said. So Donovan Mitchell, what has he done? What has Donovan Mitchell done? What has Donovan Mitchell proved? What has he done? He's done nothing. Southport Boxing Media, what's going on?
I'm gonna say this, Blue. In America, you know, not talking to anybody, just in general terms, people remember how many championships you won. Did you get it done in a big spot? America loves a winner. Everybody loves a winner. Everybody loves a winner. Listen, one of my favorite players, my sports heroes growing up, was a guy named Reggie Jackson. You guys remember him? Reggie Jackson struck out over 2,000 times in his career, but he had a candy bar named after him, Mr. October, because what he did at the end of the season and World Series. He's one of the best performers in the World Series. When he hit those 3 home runs at Yankee Stadium in '77, he became larger than life. So Michael Jordan went to another level when he started winning championships. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Tom Brady, because of the Super Bowls. You can have these gaudy stats, but you gotta get it done in the big spot. So, and I'm quite sure all of them been through it. Michael Jordan been through it. People say he couldn't win in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. People used to say that. And this was like in '88. He was averaging like 37 a game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to when it counts. That's just how it is. So mm-hmm. That analogy you made or shot, that's true.
Right. And so how does it, like, I don't understand, like, Kurt, we picked Canelo to win the fight. How does that get overlooked?
Because they're in their feelings. They have a man crush on Canelo, and his fan base can't do no wrong. I can go to other channels, and it could be like a pro Canelo channel, and this is on ES channel. You know who I'm talking about now. Mm-hmm. You know, ES channel. Canelo can walk on water. You say something, you get names called, and you're just making a fair assessment on Canelo. You're going by what you see, but he can't do no wrong. I understand the pride and all of that. I understand all that, but people take it way too far. I mean, if you criticize, I can criticize Sugar Ray Robinson, my favorite fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Leonard. I can criticize all those guys. Ali, what he said about Frazier, he took it way too far. So nobody is above criticism, especially on this channel. We give it to everybody. If they deserve it, they getting it.
Right. It's just simple as that. Firefox 122, brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo on us in the super chat. Canelo is ruining his legacy with all the cherry picks and handicap fight terms. Even Mexican fans and boxing legends don't respect him. He has casuals thinking he's following Floyd's blueprint, but there's no comparison. I agree.
Well said. I mean, you got Eric Morales and Juan Manuel Marquez.
And Barrera.
And you can't, what you going to say? Oh, they mad because they don't got Canelo skills? No, they were great fighters. Big fan of all those guys.
They all in the Hall of Fame. They all did it. They all, Barrera's what? A 4-division champion? Morales is a 4-division champion. Marquez is a 4-division champion. Barrera's 3, right?
3, yeah.
Barrera's 3-division champion. Marquez is 4. Morales is 4. So what are we talking about here? He's a 4-division champion, just like they are. Texas T346, brother in the super chat. What exactly is hating on? LOL, I'm curious. Yeah, what exactly is Shaq hating on? I'm curious. I don't know. They don't know. JT 1305, what's going on? Texas T346. That's why I said these words just get being misused. They being taken out of content. Now this word just became, oh man, yeah, no, this guy don't like, man, this guy. Like, I don't get it. Southport Boxing Media, my brother in super chat, salute to you. Salute to you, King. This whole thing with Billy Joe Saunders complaining about the ringside made him look silly considering he stated he fight Canelo in the phone booth. Yeah, but in the flip side of that Southport Boxing Media, Canelo said ringsides don't matter either. They both said it. But Billy Joe Saunders, he was saying that Vince Williams was going on. Leading up into the fight, I'll fight him in the phone booth, meaning he'll fight. But why would he want to fight in a small ring? Like, that doesn't even, like, why would he want to do that? That, like, why would he want to give up his, like, that doesn't even, that's like, with Steph Curry going to a basketball game saying, hey, we shouldn't play with a 3-point line. Like, come on. Let's be real here. And Canelo was saying, a ring size don't matter to me, but yet he's saying he want a small ring. So which one is it?
See, Canelo detractors, the staunchest of his detractors feels like this. Because I talk to people who talk about Canelo, and I say he's really good. They feels that he's good to the point he doesn't need a push or he doesn't need to be manufactured. And I understand where they're coming from. He doesn't need it because he has skills. He's a skillful fighter, so he doesn't need that extra push. That's just like giving Mayweather an extra push. He doesn't need it. Canelo doesn't need it. You know, his skills speak for itself. If he struggles with certain fight, he just struggles. He wins. You know, but you know, that's the criticism that you can critique Canelo on. You know, that he has advantages. Now, if these guys shell up like Callum Smith and Alvarez, I mean not Alvarez, what's that Russian he knocked out? I'm forgetting these names, the Russian guy, but
Haven't he yielded him?
no, the Russian guy. The one Award fought.
Oh, Kovalev.
Kovalev, thank you. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Kovalev.
Mm-hmm.
If those guys shell up, that's not Canelo's fault. He's fighting. If they not fighting, they intimidated. Hey, that's not Canelo's fault. You know, because you know maybe they just intimidated, but You know, people feel the fights could be fixed or whatever. I don't really agree with that, but some people do. But they feel sometimes he gets a little push, like the his own weight class, 155 pounds. He should have fought Charlo and things of that nature. And that doesn't sit well with his detractors. And you go on and fight Rocky Fielding, something wrong with that. He doesn't need to fight Rocky Fielding. We all know what's going to happen. It's going to be like a 3-round fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yildirim is saying he doesn't need to fight. And I'm a Canelo fan, even though I'm criticized because, hey, when he was on the zone, well, I was going to get the zone anyway. But if he fights Saturday, I'm going to be front and center, eat my snacks, watching the Canelo Sanders fight. He beat him in Fight Plant, I'm going to be right there watching. I've been following Canelo way before he became famous. I knew about him coming up.
Mm-hmm.
When he was fighting out of Miami, I knew about him coming up.
Idris Mateen, brother in the super chat. He said, I had Reggie Jackson's video game, Kurt.
Wow, Reggie Jackson. Video game. Hey, that candy bar was delicious though, Blue.
Yeah, it was. It was. Man. Hey, and you know what, Kurt? Remember the ice cream bar, the wrestler one?
What was the name of it?
I don't remember. It was the wrestling
I'm trying to think.
It had like the cookie and the on the front, and then the back had the chocolate on it. The man, that was good, man. We had some good things back in our days, man.
Sure did. You can get all those classic candies at different websites, man. And I'm a diabetic, so I try to stay away from it. But before we go on, Mike Tyson got a primetime special on network TV coming up. Unbelievable.
Yep. Sure do. and I saw a flyer. I don't know how true it is, but Shannon Briggs just put it up that he's fighting Lennox Lewis.
Shannon Briggs?
No, Shannon Briggs said that Mike Tyson is fighting Lennox Lewis.
Oh, Mike Tyson's fighting Lennox.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Salute to Solo Productions Super Chat. Canelo and Saunders will be a great fight, but it's guerrilla season. Davis and Barrios, Javante Tank Davis, TMT strap season. Maryland, we here. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a good fight, right? But I want to see it on an even playing field. You know what I mean? I don't want to see it. Oh, this guy. I don't want to see it with excuses. I don't want to see nobody saying, "Well, if I had this," no, man, no. I want it to be on an even playing field, and it has the makings of a very good fight. Jonathan Simon, brother in the super chat, he said, "What's up, my brothers, Blue and Kurt? Love your channel. My question is, this will we ever get to a golden era of boxing like in the 70s, 80s, and 90s? I mean, we can, but I don't know, man. Times have changed so much, man. What you think, Kurt? I don't think we can get back to that, man. We got to find a new 100. That's what I say.
Yeah, I mean, we have the fighters. I mean, I criticize today's fighters. It has nothing to do with talent. And we have like fights like Charlo Castano, good fight. Ramirez and Taylor, great fight. Nearing Figueroa, very good fight. If we can keep that up and we can get the super fights like Spencer Crawford and you got Ennis coming into play and Virgil Ortiz and them guys, man, they can all fight each other. Sure, Tank and Haney and I mean, you could just mix it all up like gumbo. We have the fighters. It's not like we don't. So I don't want to. Me and Blue and other guys, we don't want to see Stormy B Man. We don't want to seem like old guys that's complaining about new age today boxing because I like the fighters. I just want them to fight each other.
Right. We just want to see like the best.
Yeah, we can get to that point. Are we? But the landscape is just different with money and so many belts and promoters. It's going to be tough, man.
Mm-hmm. Southpaw Boxing Media in the super chat. He said, once again, he said, good point, Blue. Don't get me wrong. I'm certainly not siding with Canelo or Billy Joe Saunders. I believe it should be an even playing field. I just want to see the fight. That's me too. And I want to see it just on an even playing field. That's Southpaw Boxing Media. My thing was, if Billy Joe Saunders is not asking for something far-fetched, he's not asking for something that's unreasonable. Okay, I said 24-foot ring is kind of big. Right, Kurt? That's kind of big. But 22, okay, come on. Like, we can, like, let's work together to make the biggest fights possible. Let's work together to make the biggest fights possible. A few more minutes. That's the wife, Kurt.
Oh, I heard her stomp in. I heard her stomp out.
How much? She said, "Let's go." How much more time we got? Kevin Faulkner in the super chat dropping 3/4 of a dub on us in the super chat. Said, "Brothers, salute. Boxing used to be what have you done for me lately? Now fans are going back to early resume to justify why champions don't need to be tested today. What do you think about this?" Yeah, man, I think it's not good for the sport of boxing. You know, I think it's not good for the sport of boxing, man. You know, yeah, she came into my she texted me first. She texted me, can I go get her food, Kurt? RGJ3 Boxing, what's going on? First she said, can I go get her food? So I said, yeah. Then I heard her coming up the stairs.
You must didn't respond for the text, right? She came upstairs.
Unreal. Yeah, man, but unreal, Kurt. Yeah, but yeah, boxing used to be a sport of what have you done for me lately, you know, and you know, you as good as your last fight, but that's not the case no more. And social media plays a huge part, as everybody wants to be the biggest star. You know what I mean? So I think it's, you know, man, there's so many things I wish we could turn back the hands of time. You know, it's unfortunate, man. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, like Haney and Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lomachenko, that's a golden age right there. They should be fighting each other. And the lightweight division, man, you had like fighters like Bojack and Jimmy Carter and Ike Williams. And you know, they all fought each other. You had like 5 or 6 great lightweights, and they was fighting each other. That was a golden era in the lightweight division. And we could have that now if they all fight each other. You got Colbert, you know, 5 pounds separate them. You got 130, got Colbert and all them guys, man. You know, if they all fight each other, that's a golden age right there. Those are great fights. They probably beat each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If they fight. I want to see Lomachenko. There should be a rematch between Teofimo and Lomachenko. Teofimo said no rematch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, I mean, a fight like that will be a great, because it'll be different. Lomachenko would press him, and I know I could feel it, but Teo said no rematch. So, and them guys ain't gonna fight each other because they're gonna be going in separate weight classes.
Mm-hmm.
Some gonna stay, some gonna go. Look at Tank, he all over the place. 130, he's shooting up to 140. He may shoot back down. You know, he gotta watch those weights, man. So.
Mm-hmm. Idris Mateen, brother, in the super chat. Billy Joe Saunders already got cut out of the gate money. Might as well give him Give him the ring. Yeah, I agree.
I heard he's getting $7 million.
Yeah, but remember that was based off of there only
Right.
being 16,000 fans in attendance.
Right.
Now they bumped that to 70,000. Kurt, that's 54,000 more fans.
Yeah, I will want some more bread.
Yeah. Now you got 54,000 more fans?
I want some more bread.
Kurt, that's 4 times the amount, right?
Yeah.
Come on. But everybody else is going to get a cut of that but Billy. And you know, so come on, man. Like, let's give this dude some sort of respect, man. Salute to Sir Dante Fox, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. What's going on, Blue? Kurt, salute my great brothers. Why is Tank fighting a 50-50 fight with Barrios? Shaking my head. If he's going to fight a 50-50 fight, it should be against a better name, right? I agree. 1000%. Beast Mode Sykes, what's going on? I believe that it should be, you know, I mean, you're gonna fight. It needs to be Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. Like, I agree. Like Kurt said, he got to watch his weight. So now he's gonna go all the way up to 40. He can't come back down to 30. He can't come back down to 30.
And I like Tank at 130.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to campaign at 40 or 35. Like it just, you know, like, man, I think he need to grab the reins of his career. I truly do, man.
You know what they doing with Tank? They went over a list and nah, Haney, nah, Gary Russell, nah, Barrios. They studied Barrios, and they're basing it off. We're going to get a guy who's going to fight Tank. When I said fight, I mean brawl with him, so Tank can unleash his punching power. That's how they thinking, because he doesn't match well with Haney and Russell, because they're gonna make him box, and a power punch is only good for what they can hit. So now they're carefully selecting opponents. You know, Ruiz and Gamboa and Santa Cruz. See, Santa Cruz was perfect because you knew he was going to stay in that fight. You knew it. He put himself in harm's way when he was against the ropes, and Tank landed the uppercut. That was a perfect fight for Tank. Now he's fighting Barrios. Barrios is big, but he's not going box. He's going brawl with Tank. Now, the weight may be a difference, because if Tank was 130, Tank was a one-hitter quitter at 130. At 135, his power didn't show up. At 140, who knows? Well, boxing is weird. You know, is he going to bring his power with him, or his power is going to stay at 130, where he got to systematically break Barrios down to the body and head? First, you got to get inside because of the reach. You know, so that's what I feel. They're trying to pick fighters who's going to brawl with Tank, Blue.
RGJ boxing. Go ahead, Carl.
Haney's a terrible matchup for Tank. Long, athletic, move. Tank style will not resonate against a Devin Haney. It will not. You know, let's see what Haney do against Linares, because I think that's going to be a tricky fight. But that's going to be a learning curve for Haney. If Haney go out there and washes Linares, because you know he's a little long in the tooth, but go out there, win every round, and then I'm be like, well, he's coming along faster than I thought. But that's a great fight for Haney, man. That fight is what? May 29th, right?
May 29th. We got back-to-back weekends, Kurt.
Good fights too. Neri and Figueroa next week, man.
Neri and Figueroa, then Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, then Devin Haney. And Gary Antoine Russell now, Kurt, is going to be fighting old boy that Adrian Broner just fought.
Yeah, I forgot. Santana, I think his name is.
Yeah, right. That's his name, I think. RDJ3 Boxing, brother in Super Chat. Hey, when your woman comes in the room, it's time to roll, especially when it concerns food. Hey, but you know, making that bread on air, you live. So, yeah, man, that's one thing she don't care about. She like, I don't care what you're making. It better be food.
Yeah. My wife the same way, Blue, man. She wears Skechers and she make a lot of money. Yeah. And I'll be like, get some Nike Shocks, you know, some J's. She'd be like, what are J's? I'm like, oh my gosh. Jordan,
man, my wife, all she wear, Kurt, is slippers.
You know,
That's all.
you got to clap your hands. And that my wife complaining, you know, she want to go to the Poconos, and you know they got those love shacks. I call them up there and stuff. Oh, we don't do nothing no more. We coming an old couple. I'm like, all right, all right, all right. I put something together.
Yeah, yeah, I'm the same way, Kurt. I'm trying to get my wife to go to Vegas for this Devin Haney fight. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.3. Mr. Finesse, brother in the super chat. Salute, family. Fans claim they want the best fights, but don't want to see their favorite fighters in competitive fights. Fans of boxing are not boxing. Yep. Fans of boxers and not boxing. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why we always say, be a fan of the sport of boxing, not the boxer. Boxers gonna retire. It's cool to be a fan of boxers, but remember, they're gonna retire. They're gonna retire. You know what I mean? But smash that like button, man. Oh, my brother DJ in the super chat. He said Tank is gonna be a gorilla at 140. He doesn't have to cut weight. He'll gain muscle and he'll be able to carry his power late from not being fatigued. No, we're gonna find out. He's a small guy. Ninja G, what's going on, great brother? Tank is not a big guy, man. They're very big at junior welterweight.
I worry about Tank at 140. I don't think that's a good weight for him at all, man. I just don't think it's a good weight for him, Blue.
Yeah, 135 his power didn't translate at 135.
And you only talk about a 5 pound difference. Those weights, we have weight divisions for a reason. It's very rare that people can bring their power up with them, like Manny Pacquiao. I've never seen a guy that knocked people out from all over 8 different weight classes. That's
Yeah,
almost inhuman. That's all I got to say.
yeah, that was more than an anomaly. That was an anomaly. Gave birth to an anomaly. Edward James, brother in super chat. What does business? What the business is on Billy Joe, but he right though. Give that man a regular ring. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Give him KQKC Boxing Network. What's going on, great brother? Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. Yeah, drop the link, KQKC. Yeah, Kurt, man. You know, I mean, come on, man. Let's just be fair. Like, come on. Let's just be fair across the board, man. We taking the A side thing too far, man. It's just too far now. Let's just be fair across the board. But Kurt, let's get on out of here, man. So I go get this wife some food, man.
Yes, indeed. I know the feeling, bro. Oh man, great show, man. Great show. Thank you everybody for a great show, man. Oh man, I love talking this boxing talk with the family. This is beautiful, man. I don't go out as much, but you know what they say, God closed one door, he opened the window, man. And being on the YouTube and being part of Blue Blood Sports TV, one of the biggest channels and one of the best channels all on YouTube, man. You know, the chat, you make the channel. Thank you for the super chats, man. Thank you chat, just being here and spending time. You could do anything, but you rather, you know, talk boxing with us. Blue, man, great show, great channel, man. I can't wait. Our guest is coming Thursday or tomorrow.
Thursday.
And hey, we got a big fight this Saturday, man, and enjoy the fights for the next month. But you know, we just gonna keep talking this boxer talk. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, and we will see you tomorrow.
Do me a favor, my peopleization. Go support my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. He's going to have a historic mural being painted of Frederick Douglass. This will be July 5th this summer. July 5th. That's the Monday following the 4th of July. 4th of July falls on a Sunday this year on the weekend. It would be a historic mural being painted by world famous painter Michael Rosado. Go support my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. You can go on the Hill at Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook. You can support and donate there. Help them reach the goal of $50,000 goal. Every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to It's with a Z, Yours with a Z Radio every Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's with a Z, yours with a Z radio at live975.com. Go there and support them. It will be a historic mural being painted of by world famous painter Michael Rosado. It will be governed by the Frederick Douglass family. It will be in the oldest African American community in the Eastern community of Maryland. So please go support my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go to On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. You can support and subscribe there, or you could go on Facebook and you could go to Frederick Douglass on the Hill on Facebook. You could follow and donate there. My brother Edward James in the super chat, is he really trying to sue? Canelo Alvarez said if Billy Joe Saunders pull out the fight, that's what would be the case. So now they have resolved it. Billy Joe Saunders said that they have agreed to the ring. It's just the fact that we got to this point. But y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Buddy Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Buddy Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.